Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gafface live stream number 12, and obviously I'm managing Fiorentina over in Italy, and we've just won at Serie A, and tonight we have the Italian Cup final, and there's the last 4 games I think in the league. Yes, we did win the league with I think 4 games to go, so. A very, very nice, a very nice win. And depending on how you think about things, we also won the Italian version of the Charity Shield. So tonight it could actually be a treble. If you're wondering what's going on behind me, this is the moment when we won Serie A, and it's the trophy lift. So I just thought I'd have that playing in the background. And obviously, it's it's nice to see the trophy lift. Sometimes in Football Manager you don't actually get it, but yeah, a very nice moment indeed. And like I say, tonight potentially we could be going for what you could call the treble. We didn't do very well in the Champions League, but who knows? Next season maybe we'll put a good show in that as well. But yeah, so we've got Serie A there. We won the Italian Super Cup, and tonight we will be playing the Italian Cup final as well. Okay, let's jump into the office again, and just let me close a few things down here. Hiya, Stevie, mate. How are you doing? Okay, so let me just get 1 or 2 things set up for myself here. I just had a bit of a coughing fit just before I went online, and I'm struggling a bit. Okay, so if we let me just press the right buttons here. So the Gaffer enters the Italy Hall of Fame. Gobby Gaffer has at last confirmed that he is capable of matching the best managers ever to have worked in Italy after winning the Serie A. The talented manager's success with Fiorentina has propelled him into the Italy Hall of Fame, and judging by his recent achievements, Gaffer could be set to hit even greater heights. And also, as well, let me just get rid of that one. Let's bring this one up. And let me just make sure I've got the right thing up on the screen. I have to do this. I've tried to set all this up professionally. So Pioli, who apparently is in charge, he's one of the Fiorentina's club favourites. Stefano Pioli, who is now managing Napoli, and but he is a favourite of Fiorentina, and he's saying, having just witnessed their team lift Serie A for the first time since 1969, ACF Fiorentina fans are understandably happy with what their managers achieved for the team. Spokesperson for the sports commented that having someone like Gobby Gaffer in charge was a source of great pride for Iviola fans everywhere. And following Fiorentina's stunning Serie A campaign, club favourite Stefano Pioli expresses his delight at the season's achievements. So very, very nice indeed. There are a couple of little accolades, which is always very, very nice to have. Okay, I think maybe if I can just get rid of these now. And let me just get rid of that. And yep, there's only Stevie in at the moment. Okay, so 1 or 2 little things there showing the cup being lifted, and just a little, a few little accolades. So tonight we've got the Italian Cup final, and I think we should let's jump into the game. And I need to be. Let me just do 1 or 2 things here. I just need to make sure I've got the right background on. There we go. And let's switch me over to the other side now. Make me a bit smaller. There we go. Cooking on gas, aren't we now? Cooking on gas. Okay. I just tried to set up 1 or 2 little things there, and it's never easy in the doing it on a live stream. Okay, hopefully my voice will hold out. So yeah, let me just go back to if it will do for me. I don't know what's going on here. This is Gobby Gaffer, the Wonder Maker. I told you be here in Florence. Now to find a spot for that statue. Hiya, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, let me go into what do I want to look at here? Match day. So we'll just remind ourselves of. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering and stammering a little bit. I had a lot to sort out there, and then I got to pressing. I thought I've not made a thumbnail. I've not gone live, so all a little bit unprofessional tonight. Okay, so as you saw there, we played at Empoli and we won the Serie A. Very, very nice indeed. We've got 2 league games to play now. We've got US, Lecce and Palermo. We can kind of sit back and relax when we're playing those. But then we've got the Italian Cup final against Bologna, who, if I remember rightly, are 15th. They're 15th in the league. Just remind ourselves of how the league is looking, because obviously the season is not finished yet. We still have 4 games to play, but 83 points there, and Inter Milan on 69. We won the league at a canter, really. What we need to do now to cement ourselves as being a really great club and me being a really great manager is to win something in Europe. We've never won the Champions League before, so obviously that's quite a biggie, isn't it? Really, but I think we should. Let me tell you about a couple of signings I've made. You did see the Zmash one. Unfortunately, Football Manager on the console, once you've signed a player before the 1st of July, it disappears. You can't find it anywhere. So the Zmash one I can't bring up. But let me just have a look here. I have signed a new goalkeeper. Hiya, Stuart, mate. How are you doing? Let me just have a quick look. Okay, here's the email here. So on the 1st of July, we do have a new goalkeeper. Marco Carnesecchi. He's Italian, 28 years old. He's at the top of his game. 4-star, no-nonsense goalkeeper. So we can speak the language, command of the area, command of the language, and all of that kind of thing is just going to be amazing. And like I say, we've got Zmash. If you've not watched my Leeds save, then he is, he was fairly free scoring in the Championship, but he is banging goals in the Premier League now. And obviously, Serie A is not really at the level of the Premier League. So I expect when he comes in, he will start scoring goals for us. But a couple of signings already made. I think that's maybe all I need to show you. So let's go to this match. It's US Lecce, isn't it? So do we rest some players here? I think we maybe do, you know. I think we maybe rest some players here ready for the cup final. So who can we bring in? We'll bring... let's not make the same mistake. I did mistake Moreno for Montoro. It's an easy mistake to make. They both begin with an M, but I put a central defender as my attacking midfielder. Right, okay, let me just have a look here. We'll bring... Kerim can play left wing. Kalali... Tapia can play over on that right-hand side. I think we are going to change the team here to give everybody a little bit of a rest and hopefully don't pick up any injuries. 40 is injured. Who else can we bring in? Diouf. We can bring Hendricks in over that side, can't we? I think in the transfer market, I am going to be looking for a left full back. And when I can find Hendricks, Paz is injured. Hendricks, where is Hendricks? There he is there. Hendricks. Erline on that right-hand side. Pirozzi is the one who normally plays in there. And it's amazing, isn't it, when you're looking for players, they're right under your nose and you can't even see them. Centre-backs. Might leave the centre-backs in there, actually, should we? Or should we bring Saba in for one of them? We'll bring Saba in for one of them. And the 2 DMs will do, Mandragora can come in for 1, and Fortini, I think, for the other one. Fortini. Oh, he's the one who's injured, isn't he? Right, okay then. Montoro, Kane up front. Who can we play in that attacking midfield there? Robinho can come in. Robinho can come in there. Right, I think that's looking okay. Let's just make sure everything's right. We do need to take him out of the equation. Okay, so we've got what I would probably class as my second 11 in there. And let's go into this game against US Alessi. Yeah, let's get stuck in. Have you ever won the UCL in Football Manager? Yes, I have. It's a while since I did win it, but yes, I have. You're going to ask me who it was, and I can't remember. My memory is absolutely shocking. But I have won the Champions League. I don't think we'll win it with Fiorentina at the moment. I don't think we're good enough for that. But we'll give it a good try. And I have signed a new striker and a new goalkeeper. So whichever comes in this summer, what's the plan? And that's a really good question, Stevie. That's a really, really good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, if I do the treble in Italy, I don't know. I'm not sure. I would like to see how far I can take Fiorentina, but then it's how far can you take Fiorentina? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see what happens, Stevie. I think job offers tend to come in at the time when you're just not expecting it. So at the moment, I'm not really expecting it. So let's just play it out and see what happens. Okay, Kerem there. Nice interception. Absolutely chucking it down in Florence. Absolutely chucking it down. Okay, can we get a let's get our noses in front here. Let's go positive. Maybe the Southport job is available. You never know, Mike. I do hear they've just won the Champions League, you know. So maybe I could get offered the Southport job. Maybe. You never know. Yeah, I'm hoping I've made the right decision here, resting all of these players. Because obviously, it's like a double-edged sword, isn't it, really? You know, resting them is hopefully they're not going to get injured and they're not going to be tired. But then, is that going to make them tired having not played? You know, the sharpness and the fitness is not going to be up there, is it really? But anyway, it is what it is. We've got Palermo in the next game, my old team, so it'd be nice to put one over on them. They're doing okay, Palermo. And between highlights have slowed down since the patch. I've noticed a few weird things. I was playing the lead save before, and I noticed at some stage of the game, the view of the game kind of zoomed in. I noticed that. The patch has been hopeless for Leeds United because one end of my ground now has no fans in it whatsoever. Every time Leeds play at home, there's just no fans there at all. And I have had a game where I kicked off, and after about 10 minutes, it's a good job I was watching and alert because it went Leeds 1 and whoever I was playing 0. I'm like, oh, okay then. Where's the highlight? No highlight at all. I actually wondered, because it was the first game of the day, I did wonder whether something had changed, like key highlights, that kind of thing. But no, went in, checked all the settings, and then, of course, the next goal we scored did come up. But the first goal we scored, 1-0, didn't even see a highlight for it. It just came up, 1-0. That was it. I rotate the squad all the time, works like a treat, never had a serious injury in seasons. Really, Mike? Oh, I get Like Wooten, who is one of my best players in the Leeds game, defensive midfield player. He's only 21. He's got 5-star potential. Can't keep him fit. He stubs his toe. He bruises his ankle. I mean, I don't think the lad wants to play football, if I'm honest. And it's just a bit... It's a very frustrating... I think and every now and again he'll play 20 minutes of football, and then the next message you get, he's bruised his toe or he's bruised his ankle or something. So I regularly get injuries, and quite bad ones as well sometimes. Yeah, we're disappointed, and well, we're losing 1-0 to US at Lecce here. I don't suppose it's... I mean, is it to be expected, seeing as we've taken our foot off the gas? Well, I've taken my foot off the gas because we're actually playing here with what probably is the second team. Savic, who is going to be the backup goalkeeper next season to Carnesecchi. He doesn't know it yet, and I suppose I should be saying it nice and quietly because I don't want to upset him, seeing as the cup final's coming up. Nice little chipped goal there for Moise Keane. It's going to be very interesting next season. I don't know if we keep Moise Keane, do we play 2 up front? But then I have got some really good attacking midfielders as well. So what's that lad called? Montoro. I've got him. I've got Paz. So that would mean maybe not giving them a game. It's going to be difficult. If Moise Keane goes... and I'm not sure whether he's wanted or not, but if Moise Keane goes, then, you know, maybe just stick with Zimash and Lorenzo Luca. But we shall see. Right, I need to be just careful here and aware that if there are any players who are in the first team, I think there's 1 or 2 still playing, isn't there? Oh, Moise Keane there with a tap in and misses it. Yeah, we are getting a little bit of tiredness, aren't we, creeping in? Let's just have a quick look. Who is tired? Martel is tired. Let's bring Marino in for him. He's a centre-back, but he can do the job. It's fine. And both wingers are very tired as well. Let's bring Beltran in. And on the other side, who have we got? Don't really want to bring Kalali in. I think we might just make those 2 changes, actually. I mean, I'd like to win this game for momentum, but Zimash can play all 3 positions behind the striker too. Yeah, I do like Zimash though in that. You've got to be, well, in my games, you've got to be careful he doesn't get himself offside. You have to play him a little bit withdrawn. But in the lead save, I've gone gegenpress now, and I've gone longish ball as well. And that ball over the top for him to run onto, he's bloody lethal, Zimash. Absolutely lethal. But having 2 really good strikers cannot be... there we go, Moise Keane with the second. It's 2-1 now. Yeah, it cannot be a bad thing, can it, really, that? But I do like Zimash. I really do like him. Okay, normal service has been resumed. We'll just drop back. In fact, we'll drop back a bit cautious, I think, now. And there's about 10 minutes of this game left. If we can get a 2-1 out of this, then we've got Palermo, and then we've got the cup final. Okay, throw in Hendricks. He's a long throw merchant, I think, isn't he? So, I had 1 game, I think it was the Leeds save, and a long throw, and we scored 2 goals from long throws, one after the other. And Rubinho gets a goal there. But I've not seen it happen since. Long throws, some famous YouTubers or YouTuber use the long throw all the time to very good effect. Like I say, it has worked once for me, but I suppose I don't know whether can you call that a goal from a long throw? I suppose it is really, but there were 1 or 2 touches after it. But Rubinho gets our 3rd goal for us, and we are in the lead 3-1. Yeah, so if you've joined the stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and I'm playing it on the PS5. Playing it with a keyboard and mouse, by the way. Do find it's much easier to play with the keyboard and mouse. I am managing Fiorentina, and we have won, with 4 games to spare, we have won Serie A. We've also won the Super Cup, and we are about to play the final of the Italian Cup. So potentially we could do the treble. My striker and self-put save has 19, acceleration 19 has been finishing, composure. I can just play low block, counter-attack, long ball, and he'll score 2 to 3 goals. Right, okay, let's address the team. Let's go delighted and leave the match. Right, so I have to be a little bit careful now, don't I? I mean, of course, the other thing that we do need to speak about tonight is the new update that's come out. And like I say, so the 2 things I've noticed, and then this is the problem I find. I was going to actually have a look on the Sports Interactive website, and because if you go on FM_console, he goes through it with a fine tooth comb. So he'll go through he'll read every one of the bug fixes and the updates. He'll read them all out, and I would say 95% of them, never heard of them before, because it's the way you play the game. But the way I play the game, most of the things that are on there, I never see. But then, you know, like things like surely having Leeds United's ground at Elland Road with one end behind the goal with no fans in it at all, completely empty. I mean, who's give that the thumbs up? That's great, that. You fixed that. Well, you might have fixed that, but you've broken something else. Who's given that the thumbs up? Because it wasn't like that before this 26.1.3 update. It wasn't like that. And like I say, I had a goal scored, and the only reason I knew it was scored was because I was watching the score counter, and it was Leeds 0, AN other 0. Leeds 1, AN other 0. Where's the highlight? Wasn't there. Didn't show it. Oh, great. And that was more or less one of the first games I played after the update. So we do need to speak about that tonight as well. But like I say, you know, a lot of the things that they're fixing to me are just really obscure stuff. And yet the transfer window is absolutely bonkers. In my Leeds save, one of my centre-backs, because I've had a big problem Leeds save. I've had, there's been the African Cup of Nations on. Both my centre-backs are African, so I lost them. And also, I had 2 South American players, and there was something like a Copa America tournament on or something, so I lost them as well. And they were all defensive players, so it really messed up. So I thought, right, you know what? I'm getting rid of the African players and bring other players in. So I tried to sell, I think it was a Dogu. Ticket price, 38 million. Offers, 8.2. Need I say any more? Right, okay, let's go into this. I just need to check now. So yeah, anybody who's coming to the live stream has got anything to say about the update, then please feel free to, you know, vent at your will. I've had a few comments from people. One lad said he'd downloaded it onto his PS5 Pro, was it? Something like that. And he loaded the game up, played his first game, and the whole thing crashed. So he'd not even got into the game properly. So it's yeah. I'm trying my hardest to be positive. And like I say, I've said before, we all know now, we all understand we're playing the beta for FM27. That's a given. But you know, when they fix things, they should fix the right stuff, fix the important stuff, and don't break something else. And my patience is wearing a little bit thin. 6th of May, 9th of May. So unfortunately, we play Palermo, and then 3 days later, we play Bologna. Right, okay. 29th and the 6th. Right, okay, let's just move this forward then. So we will get all of these games played tonight. Hopefully we'll win the Italian Cup. Whether we will or not, I literally have no idea. but then we'll probably get a bit of a chance to have a bit of a chat. I'll just keep continuing. I might do a little bit of searching for. I need a left fullback. I know that for certain. Okay, let's just keep. Shall we give it a save? Actually, let's give it a save. I mean, I think every update that they brought out, they've said something about fixing the transfer market, and they haven't, and it's absolutely bonkers. I had a message just before I came on. I had a message from a lad who said that he said, "Can you give me any advice at all on selling players?" And my answer was, "Sorry, mate. The transfer market in Football Manager 2026 is broken. You're working against the AI. It's like banging your head against a brick wall." And I gave him a couple of examples, and then his answer came back. He said, "I'm managing Manchester United." He said, "and I can't shift the deadwood to save my life." You won't. I've tried it before. I've had players that won't go, and I think, you know what? Let's just give it a try. Put him in the market for £1. Surely somebody will pay £1 for him. Nope, the AI won't even let you sell him for £1. And what it also does, I just remembered, what it also does is, if you try to undersell, it won't let you sell a player, but if you try to undersell him, then the board will block it. So, Sports Interactive, AI, coders, they've got it spot on, haven't they? Curveballs, levels of difficulty. They'll screw you whatever bloody way. Oh, it could be such a good game, this, couldn't it? Could be such a good game. I mean, it is a good game, but it could be a brilliant, brilliant game. Hiya, Phil. How are you doing, mate? How are you? Are you doing all right? I've been checking along with your posts and what. Apparently, you've not been so well. So I hope you're doing a bit better, Phil. So we played 50 quid to play a beta. I'm sorry, JX, but yes, you have. And there's no way of wrapping it up. We are playing the beta for FM27. There's no other way of wrapping it up. But I did have this kind of discussion argument with Alex, and I was saying, I would rather have this than Sports Interactive go bust and have no game at all. And his answer to that, quite rightly, was, well, yeah, but if we have that attitude, then Sports Interactive are just going to chuck any old rubbish at us and we'll accept it. So, I probably am going to keep repeating myself tonight about the no crowd in the Leeds End and the scoreline that I've seen, because obviously, as new people are watching, I want to also have a discussion about 26.1.3. So I will keep repeating myself. I know for the lads who are regulars, that might get a bit boring, but I just want to, it's a couple of things that have happened to me since the update that are pretty it's not an obscure, we've seen in the Australian League that when somebody stubs his toe, he's still available for the first team, although, he's badly injured or something. And we fixed that bug. Great, some weird, obscure thing in the Australian League. You fix that, brilliant. How about fixing my crowd in my lead save? So when I'm playing a game, Ellen Road doesn't have one end with not one single fan in it. How about fixing that? How about fixing the transfer market? I'll stop moaning in a bit. To be fair, it's been the same FMs, hasn't it? Yeah. Terminating their contracts. Yeah, but the problem is, Stuart, with that, I mean, that's fine. But to be honest, actually, no, that doesn't work all the time. Because what that does is, if you try and terminate the contract of a player, a lot of the time it will stop you from doing that, because the message will be the board have blocked that move. That's what happens to me. I'm not saying that happens to you, but that's what happens to me. So they've got you every way. They won't let you sell them. They won't let you undersell them. You try and terminate the contract, they won't let that happen either. So curveballs, levels of difficulty. It's a bloody nightmare. But good now. Right, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Phil. It's, yeah. I mean, I have heart problems myself, and I have good days and bad days, but It's like, keep taking the tablets. I had a funny turn about 18 months ago and got rushed into hospital. And then they gave me this miracle tablet that I have to take twice a day now. And I had a phone call with my specialist a couple of months ago. And he said, how are you feeling? I said, well, on the whole, you know, I mean, I can't run, 100 metres anymore. But on the whole, okay, that tablet's worked a treat. So it's about getting the right medication and stuff, isn't it, a lot of the time? Right, okay. I'm actually doing really well. Seeing as I had a coughing fit just before I came on live, I'm doing really well. I'm pleased with myself. Right. Offers. Several clubs have made offers for Mandragora. Right, okay. Are we getting any money for him? 10.25 million. What's his ticket price? 18 million is his ticket price. I mean, it's a perfect example here. Why don't they just have that ticket price at 11 million and then you get offers of 10? Why don't they just do that? It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. And, I know Miles will turn around and he'll say, well, this happens in football. You'll have a player who's valued at 20 million and you'll get offers of 10. It happens in real. Of course it does. I've said this so many times. Of course things like that happen. Not every bloody time. Every bloody time. Like I say, Adorgu, lead save, 38 million. I've got offers of 9. Absolute joke. Right, okay. Well, to be quite honest, he's 31. He's whinging his head off. I mean, can we actually up any of these or not? Are they locked in? Oh, we can actually up that. How about 13? Right, we're going to go 13 with them all. Oh, they've offered 13 there. Oh, that's the one, isn't it? I do know what I'm doing, honest. Let's do them all because then at least then he's got options. Because that's the other thing that the AI does, isn't it? You think you've sold a player and you're thinking, oh, how can I spend that money? The next thing you know, he's rejected the contract. So that's another way that they get you. Suggest terms. Yeah, accept that offer. And, oh my God. There would be 5 of them, wouldn't there? 13, suggest, accept. I mean, he has been whinging his head off, this fella, so to be quite honest, oh, that's locked in, is it? Right, we'll reject that one then, that's fine. Let me just catch up. It's not serious and it will happen from time to time, at least I know about it now. Not life-threatening, just need to rest. Yeah, well, that's the best thing that you can do, mate. Best thing you can do. I know it's harder to sell players that don't play. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's it drives me absolutely potty. Right, okay. How do we get into that now? Hold on, recruitment focus. Tamori's injured, is he? Okay, he didn't even play in that last game. So I've got to make a decision now who I play in this game because it's 3 days later we're playing in the Italian Cup final. Right, let's so I did have a look about contracts as well. I've got one player who is out of contract in the summer, but he's actually got a transfer arranged anyway. And then I think I've got 2 more who are out of contract next summer. So that's not too bad. Jason, what issues have you had since update on my PC version? It wouldn't let me play my first game. I had to go on holiday. The match engine has been a bit laggy again, but other than that, no real issues. I mean, okay, Jason, but you're saying other than that. I mean, so you're saying there it wouldn't let you play your first game. You had to go on holiday. That's massive. Massive. I mean, you know, once again, I'll repeat myself. So in my lead save, Elland Road was fine, not a problem. Come the update, I now have one end of the ground that there's no fans in at all. And I think on FM_consoles video that he made about it, one of his commenters said the same, and it wasn't Leeds United he was playing with, it was another team. So obviously, I don't know whether it's every team, might be every team, but certain teams have no fans at one end of the ground. It's like marriage. Yeah, so another thing as well, while I'm on my soapbox, another thing. So what I've noticed all of the time, this is not, you know, this is not a Miles. Well, that happens, of course it happens, but not all of the time. So you sign a player and the game will force you to pay the top wage for that player. You're going with a lower offer. No, can't. That's far too low. Not coming to your club if you don't pay me, you know, mega bucks. So you have to pay mega bucks. When you come to try and sell that player, what message do you get? Oh yeah, so XYZ club, A, B, C, D, E club can't sign the player because his wages are too high. Buy players doing divorce rate rising. I'd say that is a real issue. Yeah, me too. Always terminate the contract, hopefully by mutual termination. Yeah, but like I say, Mike, I've tried that. I've tried it numerous times. Because you get to the end of your tether, don't you? And then at the end of the day, you're like, right, okay, then I'll terminate his contract. And you click the button, and the next message you get up, the board won't let you do that. You can't win. It was a bit of shut down and took me out of the game. Couldn't even. Right, okay. They have done. They've made the first couple of seasons too easy. And then it goes back to the old batch results. I don't know. It's like I say. I'm trying my hardest to stay glass half full with this game, and I'm willing them to fix things and get things right. And let's, you know, FM27. I still don't think FM27 is going to be the finished article. We might not see the finished article because, like we said before, FM24 in theory was the finished article of a game that they've been working on for years and years. FM26 is a brand new game, so you would expect it to be buggy. But what I don't expect is that for them to bring an update out, fix loads of things supposedly, then break other stuff at the same time. I mean, it's not on, is it really? You'd expect it to be progressing and, you know, that progression every time getting better and better and better. I mean, a lot of things are better. You know, lagginess in games has stopped. Rain in every game has stopped. You know, certain things they have fixed. I will give them that. But at the end of the day, a lot of other things, important things, are not getting fixed. Right, okay, let's have a look. I've got to be a little bit careful here that I don't... Although it is only 3 days now till the Italian Cup final, I think we're going to play with the same team again. I think we're going to play with the same team again, and so we've got Paz and Fortini out injured. Right, okay, let's give that a save. Let's go into this game. It is Palermo, my old team, so it'd be very nice to get a win in this one. We won the Champions League and lost only one game in a season and a half, and then it began 3 wins, 2 draws and a defeat. And just repeat, yeah, not that this is acceptable. Has anyone started a new game to see if these issues are on existing saves? I mean, I haven't, Jason, but it's... I mean, it shouldn't be a thing, that, should it, really? You know, if you're in the middle of a really important save that you're really engrossed in, and then they do an update and it breaks it, then, you know, I mean, I think you'd be quite within your rights to just put the game in the bin and say, right, never buying the game again. It feels like FM are doing it to themselves. Yeah, Yeah, Stuart, I don't know. I mean, what I can't understand is these are technical, professional people. So when you're in that office or wherever it is that you're doing all of this coding and somebody says, fix that, boss. Okay. The next question should be, have you tested it? Right? And anything that's associated with it, have you tested that as well? And not just you, can you get other people to test it? Because we need a variety of tests on that. They don't seem to do that. It's just like, oh, we can put in the thing that we fixed this bug, or the, I don't know. It rained for 3 straight weeks in late summer. Oh, I just can't do that, being part of my life since 1992. Well, I mean, exactly. Rained almost every game. To be fair, it rains every day in England. It was weird because when I started this save, obviously it was right at the beginning of FM26, and I started with Southport, and it was raining every game, and I thought, oh my God, this is quite clever. They've actually got it raining in the north of England. Spot on, No, it was raining for everybody, wherever. Fix the virtual Middle East drought problem. Oh my God, yeah, absolutely. For anybody new in the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I am playing it on the PS5. I am using a keyboard and mouse, by the way, just to keep reiterating that. It does play a lot better and smoother with a keyboard and mouse, and there's certain things you can do a lot easier with a keyboard and mouse. I am managing... I was looking at Palermo then. I was managing Palermo, and now at Fiorentina, and we're playing the last game in the league before we play the Italian Cup final, because we've already won the first division in Italy. Okay, let's go into this game. Let's see whether we can get 3 points against Palermo, and that'll lead us nicely and fresh into the Italian Cup final. Man City on the charge. I don't know about that, Jason. I don't know about that. Like I say, I don't do banter. I leave that to the kids, banter. So at the moment, we've had a good result. Arsenal have not had a good result. It is what it is. I'm sure as the weeks go on, we'll have a bad result and Arsenal have a good result. It's I've been watching YouTube today, and a lot of the like the vloggers, they go way over the top, don't they? It's like, oh, Arsenal's fans are toxic and this, that and the other. You're like, what are you talking about? Well, to be honest, they're all earning a living off YouTube, aren't they? So, clickbait, clickbait thumbnails and all that kind of thing. It brings the viewers in, doesn't it, really? And of course, they will get the 12-year-olds watching it who think that, Arsenal fans are toxic. We can do that tomorrow at school. And it gets them a few fans, doesn't it? No, I don't do banter. I'm 73. Banter, I don't know whether I've ever done banter, to be honest. I'm a Manchester City fan. Well, if you're doing banter as a Manchester City fan, you've not been where I've been with them. I've been a Manchester City fan since, 1965, 66. So, yeah. Banter. I'll leave that to the kids. Semenyo looks like a steal of a transfer. Yeah, it's a weird one, Mike. So when he came, I kind of thought, okay, so he was a winger at Bournemouth, but he's going to have to play a different style. He's actually come out and said that. He used to be on the counter-attack a lot with Bournemouth on that wing, and now he's having to play a different role at City. But to be fair to the lad, he's actually doing a half-decent job. He's actually, he's getting himself in the right positions. Of course, being left and right-footed is a real bonus. But it is what it is, and whoever wins the Premier League at the end of the season, I'm sure will have deserved it. I'm a red, but I wouldn't rather City can't handle Arteta's style of play. Right, yeah. Don't count United out of the equation just yet. Yeah, I kind of feel like United. I think we've been here before, haven't we, with this like interim manager, and this is not just United. A lot of teams do this. They have an interim manager. You get the new manager bounce, and everything's working fine, and then they give that manager a full-time contract, and then it falls off a cliff. So I don't know whether that's going to happen with United, but I'm going to take a nap. This is boring. Wake me up when Arsenal win a corner. Isn't it weird though? Did you see that? One of the Arsenal fans tweeted something about look at all the Brentford players around our goalkeeper. It's not fair. Referee sort it out. And you're like, Arsenal do that every week, mate. You can't start bleating when it's done back to you. What a joke. Right, we're addressing the team. I'm going to say we're disappointed. Well, I don't think we were that great against US Lecce, were we? But anyway, let's see whether we can nick a goal here. I'm yapping away here and not really taking too much notice of what we're doing. We've had 8 shots, nothing on target, and can we get a goal in this game or not? I mean, we've got the A-team squad, haven't we, to come back in for the cup final. So hopefully we can do a job there. It's not looking likely at the moment, is it though? 9 shots and 0 on target. Perozzi, Tapia. Get Tapia up that wing. Get the ball in the box. Come on, football's simple, mate. Oh, look at this. We're trying to do a Manchester City here. Tip tappy. Oh, good save by the keeper, though. Good save by the keeper. Hey, players are light switches, turn it on when they feel like it. I need to sort corner rules out. They are all cheating now. You know what, Phil? I've thought this for ages. I am pretty sure, did they not bring a rule in to say there were no pulling and tugging at corners? And then it seemed to get worse. If they don't do something this close season about it, then something's wrong, because there we go, Rubino. Because it's you know, all of this stuff that, I mean, the one with Haaland was an absolute joke. He was pulled down in the area. The bloke had his arm around him, dragged him to the floor, and they didn't give a penalty because the ball wasn't in play. What a joke. What's that? For Hull giving Chelsea a game, right? 38 minutes fair play. Strikers will be allowed to carry a rope, and yeah, I know they do. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Really, it's a bit silly, the corner situation. I mean, you even get. Let me just pause this game a little bit. I have so many soapbox things tonight. How many times do you see? So a corner is, let's say, I'm a defender and the corner's behind me. How many times do you see the defender? He's not even looking at the ball. He's got his back to the ball and he's covering like this. What's that all about? That's a joke. You should be looking at the bloody ball at all times. Semenyo was getting his hair pulled from a corner against Fulham as well. You're right, Gibbo. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't see, because they were referencing another thing that had happened in a different game, and I didn't see that one. But yeah, the more you watch it, you can see Semenyo's head go back, and then he's pulled back. But personally now, I've said this before, when my brother was alive, we had this conversation when VAR came out, and it was basically I was for it and my brother was against it, and we had, you know, friendly arguments about it, and I'm firmly on it. I mean, if he was alive today, I would ring him up and say, you're right, spot on, VAR, do away with it. It's a waste of time. They spend 5 minutes looking whether the hair on somebody's arm is offside, and then even then they don't get it right. And even then, they'll give it back to the referee. You need to go and look at that on the monitor. He goes and looks at them. No, my original. Oh, carry on. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Exactly. That's a basketball move. It's called boxing out. Sports crossover. Yeah, there's lots of things in football, isn't there, that need sorting out. Come on, Savic. No, nobody tell Savic he's going to be second choice next season. We need him for cup final, so nobody breathe a word. Okay, we're running through it full time. I have not made any subs because I want to bring a fresh team on for cup final. You watch now. Will you watch it not bloody work? The goal line technologies, that works very, very well, doesn't it? Although it doesn't in Football Manager. I actually made a short about it. Oh no! We've given a goal away in the 88th minute. Oh, hold on a minute. Has that been called offside? It's been called offside, I think. Yeah, the goal line technology is quite good. Watching the Barcelona again on TV last night, it took them 8 minutes to call a goal offside. Madness. Yeah, Stuart and Mike are both saying the same thing there. I didn't see that game, so I can't comment on it. But one of the big things, and I know this is quite revolutionary, but one of the big things I think would revolutionise football: get rid of the offside rule. I mean, I'm happy for anybody to correct me in the chat here, but when I was at school and playing football, we used to have a thing called camping out, and in my understanding was that was to the offside rules to stop that kind of thing. But we're talking about school kids there. These players are getting paid £300,000 a week. If they can't tell whether they're offside or onside, just do away with the offside rule, and we get rid of all of this, and then just have it for like bad fouls and stuff like that. Joke. Barca's suicidal highline is a sight to behold. Is it really? Yeah. Goal hanging, we called it. Yeah, we used to call it camping out. Oh my God. Right. Not that I was ever good at football at school. I wasn't particularly good. I remember. In secondary school we had 4 houses. I was in Whitworth House, so they used to have like inter-house games, and they used to have like a team for Whitworth, and I was never in it. I was like in the second or third team. But one particular week, one of the lads didn't turn up or couldn't play or whatever, and they said, "Oi, come and get in the first team." And they never spoke to me before, these lads. And I'm like, "Oh, bloody hell, what's going on here?" Anyway, I played. And I remember I was standing in the penalty area, and the ball came over, and I just stood there, it hit my head, and went in the back of the net, and I scored a goal from a cross. Didn't know much about it. That was my claim to fame. What we doing here? Oh, did that Palermo goal stand then? I thought they'd given it offside. I'm gonna sympathise with them, I think. Right, well, we don't need to do any rest time because my first team have all had a rest. Barca's high line is much higher than City's. Right, okay. I mean, I did watch a few highlights of the Arsenal game today, and Arsenal got caught out with that ball over the top quite a few times. That would lead to 10 players being on one goal, the other 10 being on the other goal, and the ball will be played long from one goal to the other. That was what happened before the offside rule. I don't know about that, Mike. I don't know. I don't think it's needed, so you might get a bad decision one week and a good one the next. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with you, Phil. But then I suppose if we went back to no VAR, then we'd be complaining about, you know, clear offsides that are not given and all of that kind of thing. I mean, you know, in theory, that's what it's supposed to be for, isn't it? You know, a clear offside and, you know, or somebody who's clearly onside that scores a goal. But when we get into this, they're actually, you can see them now. They're blowing images up, aren't they? Blow it up again, blow it up again. It's bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Arsenal getting a taste of their own medicine with the Brentford set piece antics. Loved it, Gibbo. Absolutely loved it. Need to fix the console team talks and shouts. PC has far more to say. If you win a game 1-0 and you're not angry, how about what to say? Sympathise with. Bonkers. That does need fixing, Jason. That does need fixing. So you can win a game 6-0 and you've got that sympathise thing there. Who are we sympathising with? The referee? The opposition? Measuring a toenail is not necessary. Definitely, Phil, it is not necessary at all. But that's what we've got to, isn't it now? So there's not a lot we can do about it, really. Right, okay. We are now going to play the Italian Cup final to see whether we can do the treble this season. That's providing you count the Super Cup in Italy as a cup. Because apparently it's their version of the Charity Shield. A brief update from with our Italian Serie campaign now at an end. Please note that any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the upcoming files. The board feel they're doing an unbelievable job. Clear the right manager. Runs, no doubt, run the results. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. Right, so we've not had the budgets, have we? I think that's what they're getting at. Yeah, we've got 5.3 mil. What have we got in the bank? We've only got 20 mil in the bank, so that could be an issue, couldn't it? That's not a bad shout, that, Mike. But, you know, to be honest, I wouldn't even have it at 3 minutes. I would give them 60 seconds. 60 seconds, make your mind up. If you can't, then the referee's decision stands. Just do it 60 seconds. Because you've got to bear in mind that there's people who've spent an absolute fortune getting to the game, getting into the game, paying extortionate fees inside for pies and beer and whatever else. And they're all just sat there twiddling their thumbs while some moron in a box, well, two morons, make a decision about whether a goal should be given or not given because the hairs on the end of their elbow are offside. It's an absolute joke. I agree with what you say, Mike, but it should be about 60 seconds. None of this 4-5 minute malarkey. I mean, that one in the Barca game, that just sounds ridiculous. That 7-8 minutes. Absolutely ridiculous. Anybody new who's joined the stream? We are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5. I'm managing in Serie A. We're managing Fiorentina, who just won Serie A with 4 games to play. 4 games left to play, I should say. But we are going to go for the treble now. The next game will be the Italian Cup final. And I've rested all of my players leading up to this game. So I'm expecting a spiffing performance from them all. And it's Bologna. Last time I looked, they were 15th in Serie A. Let's have another look and see where they are. Bologna, Italian Cup. Here we go, Bologna. Where are they? They're 17th now, so they've actually got worse. Let's have a look at the results. Okay, so this is the team that we're playing in the Italian Cup final. Let's hope this is not going to be another game like the 2-star FC. Let's hope. Okay, let's review the team selection. Right, okay, let's bring the boys back in. Erline at right back. Engard in here. Lorenzo Luca up top. We've got... where are we? Kalali on the right. Montero is in the middle. Lewis Potter is on the left. And we need Diouf. Right, I've got to try and find him. Marino Mondrago. Diouf, there he is, Diouf. And we will bring Tomori. His sharpness is not great. Might continue with Saba then at centre back. Paz and Fortini are still injured. Right, let's just try and catch up. Would it be classified as a treble since a Super Coppa Italia starts in the semi-finals? Well, if we win it, Stuart, I'm taking it. It's a treble if we win it. If we don't win it, then I'm not bothered, really. Tough game coming up. Watch for counter-attacks. You didn't beat them last time you played them. Thanks for that, Stevie. Thanks very much. Way to cheer me up. Vieira just killing the game, and Joe will call offside because he didn't go to the barbers for a better trim and his hair was offside shambles. You know what, Mark? That's not far off being the truth, that is it really? You know, it's not far off being the truth. I mean, it could even be like the size of your bloody boots, couldn't it? I mean, it's a joke. Right, thanks, Mark. Thanks. I don't know whether Sports Interactive are going to do a number on me here, but I've just noticed as well, Lorenzo Luca, his sharpness is not great. But it is what it is. Let's give the game a save. And I mean, in theory, there is literally no way Bologna should win this game. But let's go into it. Right, okay, sweaty palm time again. We have the chance to win everything in Italy here. If we can win this game, we won everything in Italy this season. And then we can start building for the Champions League for next season. I mean, I've already signed 2 players, so... FM counts everything as a trophy for double when you Carabao Cup final Community Shield. That's my point. It won't be easy. Okay, lads, come on. We're actually going to go. We're going to go positive as well, right from the kickoff. Come on. Let's get them shots raining in. Come on, we had a couple, nothing on target. Lorenzo Luca is not fully fit though, so I'm a little bit bothered about that. Okay. Bologna now with the ball. Time for a cuppa. Right, we need to win this ball back, lads. Can we get a tackle in? No flag. We're losing 1-0. 6 minutes on the clock. I'm going to give him a shout early. Demand more. Go on, Potter, lad. On the wing. That's the one. Diouf. Get up that line. Get the ball in the box. Stick it on Luca's head. Don't lose it. Chip it in. Come on! Montoro! 1-1. Come on. We made a bit of a meal of it, I have to say, but we won the ball back there. Lorenzo Luca doing some great work. Little ball through Potter and Montoro in the back of the net, and it's 1-1. Purple versus teal, my eyes can't take it. Yeah, some of the colour clashes, shirt clashes in the game are a bit mad, aren't they? It's like when Leeds play City, they've got the City blue so light, It's hard to tell between the two. Kalali breaks in. Oh, I've seen them go in. Come on, where's Lorenzo Luca? Get your bloody head on this, lad. Oh, he did as well. Unlucky. Try it again. Try it again. Where is he? It's near post. He's on the keeper, is he? He's on the keeper. Going to go short this time. Ball in the box. Turn. Kalali. Ooh, over the top. Right, we've had 10 shots, 4 on target now, so we're actually taking the game to them. Right, I'm going to go attacking for 10 minutes or so. Montoro, Lorenzo, on the wing, lad, on the wing. It'll get there eventually. There you go. I knew it would do. Potter, go on, beat your man, lad. That's it. Skips between two of them. Go on, Potter, lad. Get the ball in the box. Oh, it's looped. It's in the back of the net. Kalali puts us 2-1 up. Come on, Kalali, lad. 2-1. That is beautiful. Come on. Right, okay, we need to drop back a bit now. Let's just drop back to balanced. We don't want to invite them onto us, although they have only had 1 shot that went in the back of the bloody net, as per usual. They've had 2 shots now. Batistuta. I quite like the kit actually. It's not bad at all. I'd definitely wear it. I'd wear a Fiorentina shirt. If I was earning money out of this and it was a like a high paying YouTube channel, I'd have bought a Fiorentina shirt before now, but it's not. So right, moving into half time. 15 shots, 6 on target, and we're winning 2-1. Come on, lads. Another one just before half time. Sports Interactive love a goal. 43 minutes, 45 minutes. They love it. Oh, and he's missed it, Kalali. And he puts his hands on his head in despair. Oh, my word. Right, okay, we are addressing the team. We're going to say that we please. Let me just have a look at the... I think in FM, Lorenzo Luca has a ball magnet on his head. Yeah, I do as well. Great reaction going 1-0 down. Yeah, absolutely. What was that? Did Bologna sign a nana? That's how you react to going a goal down. Definitely, Mark. Definitely. But it is only 2-1. And I've seen teams that I've played against many, many times in this situation come back and score a couple of goals. So we have to be very, very careful. We need to be on it here. And it depends how on it we are. We could do with the third goal, obviously. That goes without saying. Come on now. Come on. Oh, we won the ball. Engard won that ball and it bounced off to a blue shirt. Nicely done by Erline. Come on, Wonder Kid, lad. Montoro, flick it forward. Flick it forward. Come on, Lorenzo. Oh, what's he doing? Take the ball with you, mate. But this is a bloody long highlight, this. Right, I'm fed up with this highlight now. Can we finish it, please? Because I've got a very bad feeling about this. They've got a runner. Come on, mark your men, mark your men. Can we win that ball? I don't like this. Oh, he skipped past him. Gordon Bennett. Hopefully the boys in purple are nothing like my team, Newcastle. Enjoy throwing leads to lose. Oh my God, oh my God. What's going on here? Balanced. I think I'm going to go back to positive again. We were playing better on positive and attacking. Right, any tiredness? Yeah, one of my DMs is looking. That'll be Martel, that. Martel will be tired. It's alright, I've got somebody to come on for him. Let's get to 60 minutes. Okay, my right winger's tired as well. Okay, couple of changes incoming. Right, who are we going to bring on? We're going to bring... Who do we bring on in midfield? Oh, Amatucci can come on. Amatucci for Martel. And Kalali will bring... do we bring... It's a pity we've not got... I mean, what do we do here? Because Tapia has played quite a bit of football. But then again, he should be up to speed, shouldn't he? He's not fully fit, Tapia. Let's bring Karim on and we'll make him an inside forward. Inside forward. There you go. Right, it's your time to shine, Karim. I did go in and try and change his nickname before because his real name is Alajabegovic. Karim Alajabegovic. Start making room on the Gobby Gaffer silverware trophy cabinet. Don't say that, mate. Don't say that. You're going to put the mockers on it. Right, okay, a couple of changes there. What have I dropped to? Oh, I've gone to positive, haven't I? 2-1. I can't do a demand more, can I? Because they'll all be crying. Okay. Bologna with the corner. Headed out. Diouf there gets his head on that one. Come on, get out and stop this shot coming down. No! Referee. Referee? Offside? Referee? Right, we're going to have to go attacking. Right, they've come right back into the game, Bologna. 9 shots, 4 on target. Where is this coming from? Because in Serie A, they've been absolutely abysmal. Where is this coming from? Last 3 changes. I honestly didn't think this game would go this way. I really didn't. Right, we'll bring Keane on up front. And we'll bring... I mean, Rubinho is very good, isn't he? I'll tell you what, we'll bring Rubinho on there. And we'll bring Beltran on the left-hand side. But I think I am going to change Keane's positioning. And we'll play him as a channel forward instead. The gaffer loses this. It's like Man City and Spurs when Bologna could be relegated and still win or draw against you. Don't mention the Spurs game, Stuart. Do not mention the Spurs game. Oh my God. At that game, we were winning 2-0 at half time and they booed the Spurs team off. Then they scored 2 goals, came back into the game and since sacked the manager. You couldn't bloody make it up, could you? Right, okay. I have a bad feeling about this now because obviously the football manager gods are going to make this very difficult for me. So I have a very, very bad feeling about this. Beltran picks the ball up. Okay. Engard puts his foot on the ball. Beltran now. Beltran is a very, very good experienced player down this left-hand side. Plays the ball into Rubinho. Rubinho back to Beltran. Keane back to Engard. Slighties in the back of the nets. Mads Engard. It's 3-2. Come on. And Moise Keane there with the assist. And we need to watch this one again because this was beautiful. And there's still 12 minutes of the game left though. Moise Keane, Engard. And he just smashes it there. And it got a nick. It got a nick. We are going to play cautiously now. Okay. I'm very tempted to go to a low block, but sometimes when I do that, we concede again. Come on, 17 shots, 8 on target. We don't need any more highlights. What are you doing? Oh, what's that? Diouf takes it on his chest. Ball up the line. Beltran, Engard. Engard, the 3rd goal scorer, Rubinho, and he gives the ball away. Of course he would do. Why wouldn't he give the ball away? A lovely tackle there, but it still ends up. And, oh, what a save! Oh, Savic! Nobody's told him he's going to be second choice next season, and he makes a wonder save to keep us in the game. It's 3-2. Can we do this? About 5 minutes left now. Come on, lads. 5 minutes. Time added on is going to be 4. 4 minutes of time added on. 2, 3, 4. We've won the Italian Cup, and here we go again. Another trophy lift. Look at it. It's beautiful. I'm hoping this one's got some handles on it, because when we won Serie A, he was like holding it in thin air. There was no handles on it. Gobby Gaffer there's looking very... You know, that's a bit of a glitch, isn't it? So that's assuming I've got a jacket on, because he goes like this. No, I'm a very casual man. Very casual. Don't need to do this, because I'm a very casual man. And there we go. Trophy lift. We made hard work of that. But 3-2, and we have done the treble. Everything that was to win in Italy this season, and we've won it. Goalkeeper gives the thumbs up, and we're walking around the pitch there. Trophy. And this trophy's got no handles either. They need to sort themselves out in Italy. Put some handles on your trophies, because it makes it easier to hold them. Oh, beautiful. Address the team. And obviously we're going to be delighted. That is absolutely fantastic. Are we going to get some... we've done the double. I think we've done the treble, actually. But, right, okay. Let's get rid of that. Oh, it's continue. It's hiding the bloody thing, isn't it? Right, let's see what's been said about that. Stevie, never in doubt. You had me worried there for a minute, Stevie. And breathe, exactly, and breathe. New job, I'll go for Europe, says Jason. Yeah, I've already been asked that question. I don't know. Let's see what I can sit back now and relax. We've got 2 more games to play in Serie A. I have signed a new striker and a new goalkeeper for next season. We've received 3.97 million. We might get the board, the budgets, mightn't we? Do we think? Possibly. If you have just tuned into the channel, I am playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing on the PS5. We are playing on the new update, by the way, 26.1.3. And apparently it's fixed a few things, but it's broken a few things as well. Right, let's go through this. So the Europa League place goes to the league, obviously, because we've won the cup and the league. Italian Cup bonus is paid out. Right, okay. Right, we need the there's 400. We need budgets now. We need budgets. We have only got 20 million in the bank though, so I don't think they're going to be huge. Right, we've got 1 million in the transfer budget. I had 5 million in there. What's going on? Have the budget's been issued already? Okay. I mean, for anybody who doesn't know, I've signed. So I've signed a new striker. I think that's how you spell his name. So this lad's coming in. So if anybody who wasn't here in the last live stream, we've got a new striker coming in, Stefanos Zimash. I've got him in my lead save, and he's a goal machine. Well, he is in the Championship. He is scoring a few in the Premier League as well. 6'2", and he loves a ball over the top. And one of his traits is a cheeky little chip over the goalkeeper. It's beautiful. You watch now. He probably won't do it. And also we need to... I'm not sure how you spell his bloody name. Carnesecchi. How do you spell Carnesecchi? Is it a C? Will it pick it up if I do that? No, it's not picking him up, is it? Who does he play for? He plays for one of the Italian teams. I can't remember who it is now. The problem is on the console version, it doesn't tell you. In FM24, you could go into recruitment and it'd show you. It'd say, right, there's a player here and he's coming in 1st of July. Console version, it doesn't tell you. I checked to see how the Champions League and maybe Sporting won it. I doubt it, Mike. I doubt it. Stuart, I wonder if you've gained any freebies from the store, like you can't be sacked after that trophy. Oh, I must look, Stuart. I must look and see whether there's any little freebies that I can get. Yeah, I must look, because I absolutely love them. Z-Mash, yeah. He's at Atalanta, is he? Is he at Atalanta? Oh, well. I've got Carnesecchi coming in. He's a goalkeeper. He's 4-star. He's a very, very good goalkeeper. And, of course, he's Italian as well. So he speaks the lingo. Great command of the area and communication and all of that kind of malarkey. Let's give the game a save, because you never know. Knowing my luck, the bloody thing will crash. The transfer arranged. It shows under club site. Right, okay. Let's have a look then. Club site. Transfers and future transfers. Transfer history is in there. Have I done that wrong there, Mike? It's a club site, transfers and future transfers. Affiliates, loans, reserve staff, team reports about the club. Club is, can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see that at all, Mike. Let's just move the game on, see if we get there. It looks maybe like, you know, I'm only getting $1 million transfer budget. I mean, I need a left back as well. So we're either going to have to sell somebody or I don't know what. It shows a highlight above the TRN transfer arranged tag. So history. And the upper right where it says all transfers, change it to future transfers. Transfer history. Transfer history. And then upper right where it says all transfers. Future transfers. Well done. Like I've said many times before, that wasn't sarcastic, by the way. That's great, a great help. Like I've said many times before about the live stream, I am not the greatest football manager player on the earth. I've said that many times. And I'm here to learn like everybody else. I've actually learnt something there. Right, okay, so that's okay. And then you just do future transfers. Right, that's good. So it's still there then. They've just hidden it away somewhere. Why did they have to do that? Okay, so we've got Carnesecchi coming in as well. 6'3", Italian goalkeeper, 28, peak of his ability, and he looks absolutely magnificent. 4-star keeper. So unfortunately, although what's his face, Savic has done a good job for us, he will be second choice keeper next season. My big problem is what to do up front. Let's have a little look at... I mean, the season's not bloody finished yet, has it? Moise Keane is not wanted anymore. Hendricks is wanted. Saba is wanted. Mandragora, we've upped that to 13 mil, haven't we? Moreno is wanted. Amatucci is wanted. What's Amatucci's value? 50 mil. Would love to tune to sign him. Pope can't catch cold. Oh my God. I mean, so I'm guessing then, Mark, you're a Newcastle fan. I feel like as a Manchester City fan, I should apologise to you, because this whole saga with James Trafford it's a shambles, and I'm really embarrassed for my club. I don't know what they're doing with James Trafford. It's my second job is a high school tutoring. I'm good at instructions, giving them, not following them. Hiya Trev, how are you doing, mate? Still didn't get the date it goes through. That list says when the deal was finalised, not when it goes through. All right, okay then. Well, at least it's something, isn't it? It's something, and at least I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the instruction there. So so it is there. They've just hidden it away. I mean, why it's just not under the recruitment button and you can see easily, I don't know. Don't make any sense to me. Right, okay, so we've got 2 games of the season left, and I can just sit back and relax now. We shot our own foot, to be fair. We dragged our heels and you guys came in. Fair play. To be honest, it's not fair play at all, Mark. It's not fair play at all, because that poor lad, James Trafford, I watched his interview. You know, every player signs for a club, they have an interview. And he sat down and they were asking him questions, and you could see he was chuffed to bits. And he was like, this is the path. This is the path that, you know, was going to go away and then come back, be the first choice. And, you know, that's my destiny. And then we sign, what's his face? And you're like, I feel so sorry for the lad. I really feel sorry for him. But at least we signed Ramsdale on loan as much use as a chocolate fire guard. We say chocolate teapot. City wanted to play Trafford, but opportunities came up. It cost a lot of place at the World Cup. It's a mess, Jason. It's an absolute mess, and I never like to admit it, but I'm really embarrassed about my team. I really, and another player as well, who they've ruined the career of, is what's his face from Leeds, the defensive midfield player. What's he called? Can't think of his name. Somebody will bring it up. Back up Trafford. Yeah, but of course they've asked Guardiola, and he said, "Oh, we can't let him go. We need 2 really good goalkeepers." That's really selfish. James Trafford's a young lad. You know, he could be the next England keeper, and you're actually forcing him to stay. It's a joke. For once, our scouts do well. Lamens looks great. Yeah, I mean, Phillips, that's it. Yeah, Phillips. Calvin Phillips, yeah. I mean, you know, he was playing well for Leeds, and we go in there, we offer, was it about 40 odd million or something, pay him good wages, bring him in, played him a couple of games. Pep's like, nah, I can't do the job. And that's it. We basically ruined the lad's career. I don't know how long we've had him now, but he's just sat there doing nothing. He's a great lad as well. I've seen him in your like dressing room clips and stuff like that. He's like the life and soul of the party. He's always got a smile on his face. He's a lovely, lovely lad. And yet we've basically ruined his career for him because we just don't play him. He's been out on loan, but yeah, I don't think he had the greatest of loan periods. But then where's his head going to be at? I mean, mentality's a lot in football. Footballers thrive off good mentality, don't they? His head must be all over the bloody shop. I signed for, at the time I think we were world champions. I signed for the world champions, played 2 games, and then I'm out on my ear. I'm blown out somewhere. It's bad. Probably got to Wrexham. To be fair, I think Trafford will leave to Newcastle this summer. He may well do, Jason. He may well do. Yeah, he may well do. And good luck to him, you know. I mean, it'd be hard to take, but if he signs for Newcastle and he saves a Haaland penalty when we play him, it would be hard to take. But there'd be a little part of me going, go on, lad, you know. Because I feel sorry for him. I'm not happy with my club at all with that. I'm not happy with my club at all. Newcastle's summer window was a disaster. Yeah, but of course, you see, the problem with Newcastle is that they're being screwed by the Premier League, aren't they? you know, FFP, PSR, whatever they want to bloody call it. You know, they brought that in, didn't they? Just about as Newcastle got the money to just stop them. It's a well-known fact now, isn't it? They stopped them from doing the Manchester City. So they had to sell Anderson, and I don't know. Teams rotate left backs, well, not goalkeepers. Is Donnarumma ego too fragile? Well, maybe, Mike. Yeah, maybe. I can't see Donnarumma standing for being rotated. I really can't. And just playing James Trafford in cup games and bits and pieces, it's not good enough. I mean, I have to say that I'm not wholly convinced about Donnarumma. He's a great shot stopper. I've been watching a thing this afternoon with Sam Lee and one of the City vloggers, and they were discussing the whole Donnarumma issue and whether he can play with his feet. And apparently there are moves afoot to try and get him doing that better, or at least get the players around him to play in a different way that suits him better. But they're not going to do that. It's I feel sorry for James Trafford. I feel very sorry for Calvin Phillips as well. He should go Man United. Trafford at Old Trafford. Was always going to be when we lost Isaac. The Rat. How do you replace him? Alanga. Wizard. Nope. Yeah. Hold on a minute. What am I doing here? All right, we're okay. We're okay. We're good to go, aren't we, with this? It's the last 2 games of the season. So, Paz is on a fitness as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But right, let's give that a save. Let's get into this last game. I mean, we can talk about mince pies and stuff like that now because, you know, I'm just I'm nice and chill now. Yeah. The thing is with the money. Mark said, have you got the youth intake through? Yes, I have. I'll have a look at it after this game. I normally do the thing where the director of football sign. There was an email came through that he'd sign the best players. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, I know City have had a lot of stick over the years for spending money and the amount of money that they've got. But the one thing I would say about that is that on not all of the time, but on the whole, we've signed players for positions. And I know this is probably, you know, any United fans in the chat are probably going to disagree with this, but I always felt for a long time that United's transfer policy was don't have any scouts, just look at who City are going to sign and then jump in. Because how many players have United signed that City were after? A lot of them, to be honest. They paid more money, bigger wages, and most of them in the end have turned out to be a flop. So, I don't know. It's like I say, I think City for the most part have spent their money wisely, but a lot of teams don't do that, do they? I mean, the young lad Jay who used to come in, Newcastle fan, he was going mad about that Walter Marder geezer who came in. And he was calling like Walter Messi, but he's not done much recently, has he? He's fallen off a bit of a cliff. How many true goal scoring strikers are there in European football anyway? It's like they all forgot to score and would rather track back or help build up. Totally agree. Seems Chelsea have copied us. Okay, thanks, Phil. Yeah, and you stay safe, Phil, and look after yourself because yeah, I know you've got your own channel, and it'd be nice to see you back on there. But you do what's right for you. Listen to the medical advice, mate. Thanks for coming in anyway, and thanks for contributing. You stay safe. Oh, did the keeper push that onto the crossbar then? Thanks, Phil. Thanks very much, mate. Kalali down that right hand side. Of course, the thing we've got to do now is we've got to build for Europe now, haven't we? And that's going to be quite tough because we're not going to be seeded still. The 8 games in the league stage, we're going to have some really tough games in there. When recruiting to use player search or scouted players only, I tend to only look at scouted players only. Makes it a bit more challenging. I use the player search and then I refine it to I usually go for a good personality, and then I usually go work rate, teamwork and determination, and obviously that starts up to 15, but then I reduce that and then start looking at players from that point of view. If I see somebody in there that looks half decent, then I'll scout them. But that's the way I generally do it. And then I put them on the shortlist. I did in the last episode. We did have the next gen 50 Wonder Kids malarkey. So I did go through that off camera and put them. Well, I actually went through them and I put a few on the shortlist. I have actually got a Norwegian 18-year-old 3-star playmaker with 5-star ability, 6.2 million. And I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to get any money or not. And it's not really priority. I do really need a left fullback. So I'm not going to be angry. I'm just going to be disappointed. Maybe you should have encouraged them, possibly. I also use the recruitment focus as well. I've used that quite a few times. Okay, Potter, is he going to have a dig? Yes, he has a dig. Gets spins off. Andy, we're not bottom anymore. We're not bottom anymore. Oh my God. Where am I looking to strengthen? Left fullback is a bit of a priority. I have the young kid Doof, and I also have and I've got Hendricks as his backup. What's going on here? What's going on here? Let's make some subs. It seems like it's not frozen, has it? I don't know what's going on here. Not quite sure. Let's bring Karim on, and Tapia can come on that side. I use all methods, including manual scouting of national team squads. See, that's something I don't do, Mike. I don't do that on under 21s, but only 2-3 times a season. Using my recruitment focuses do the job. Yeah, I don't scout national team squads, which I suppose is something that I should do. And the final fix of recruitment focuses, if you set it to ongoing, it will stay active. Took a while, right? Okay then. Possibly Trev. Possibly, yeah. Possibly. Let's just confirm those shit. Oh, I'm on airline. In fact, I could do with changing both my. It's Perosi, isn't it? Perosi. And Hendricks. Right, okay. Let's confirm those changes. Let's see if it's working now. Right, okay. Got a bit of a problem here. All right, hold on a minute. Let me just let me get my controller. Just a sec. Right, let me just have a... And that's not working. It looks like the game has crashed. Initiate a hard restart of the game. When was the last save? I think I saved it just before this game. I normally do, so... Right, well that didn't work, so... Happens if you try to cancel the changes. Has it crashed? Cursor's still working. This is working, but I can't select. I don't even remember pausing it. I think it just went into this state. You should have nothing to lose with the restarting the game. I've tried using the control panel, Jason, and it doesn't work. Yeah, it's weird, Mike. When I first started playing online, I always do save. And somebody asked me, why do you always save before a game? And well, I normally do. I hope I have saved before this game. I definitely saved it after the cup win, so I don't think there'll be a problem there. But the controller's not working either. The cursor's not working on that at all. Right, okay, let's just let's get the game restarted. It's weird that it looks like you're all seeing this in real time. It's quite interesting, this, because my analytics screen here is miles behind. Right, Fiorentina, yeah, go. If anybody has just tuned in, sorry about this, but we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and the game has just crashed after the 26.1.3. Right, okay, it's restarting that game again. Right, okay then. Utter buffoonery. You've got it spot on there, Stuart. Utter buffoonery. Right, okay, let's go to the match. Man City thrashing us today has just kept us off the bottom for another week. All right. Oh, you're talking about your game, Andy. I thought you were talking about your real life football team. Right, okay. Right, let's go to the match then. Again, absolute madness. I have no idea what's going on. I've won the treble and now my game's crashed. Might be worth instant result, that game. You know what, Mark? I should have done that, shouldn't I? Really. Never mind. Let's go through the motions. I have to say that's about 3 weeks now since the game's crashed on me, so that's a little bit worrying, if I'm honest. A little bit worrying. I am talking about real life footy. Oh, are you? Right, okay then. Right, okay. I thought you were talking about your Football Manager save. I'm very confused here, Andy. My game's just crashed. You'll have to bear with me. I'm a bit out of the loop. I think he's been a good signing, Potter over that left-hand side. Back of the nets. So he's he's the one who I need some backup for. But it is 1-0 anyway. You're lucky. For me, it crashes every 4 to 5 hours. Really? To be honest, if it was doing that to me, I couldn't play it. But once again, I will repeat, the number of times you get people saying, like on a PS5, for instance, there'll be certain things happening to some people that don't happen for other people. It's just weird the way the game reacts to certain individual consoles. It's weird. Right, well, 1-0 up. Doesn't really matter. How many more games have we got to play? Is it 2? I might do an instant result on the last one, I think. In fact, I suppose I could do an instant result on this one. Oh, conceded a goal. Yeah, that wasn't great. That was it really? Wasn't great at all. That's quite interesting, that, because I've been watching my little monitor here that gives me the analytics, and the game on that is miles behind. It really is. On my monitor here, the game has only just restarted, and yet it looks like what you're seeing is more or less up to the minute. For me and my Newcastle save PS5, I've gone 7 seasons without a single crash. See? Exactly. So, 7 seasons without a crash. I mean, I have to say that's pretty rare for me. It's pretty rare for me. The last time that happened, that kind of thing happened to me, if you remember, I was in a game and the sub button wouldn't work, so I couldn't make any substitutions in the game. But I think they've fixed that one, haven't they? I'm currently playing as Tokyo Verde Women. All right, okay. So City beat Leicester Women 6-0. They lost to Arsenal, didn't they? They battered Chelsea, but I think they lost to Arsenal recently, didn't they, City Women? They've got a new manager now, though, haven't they? And they seem to be doing quite well. Nice ball. Diouf in the box. Oh, Lorenzo, what you doing, mate? Should have broke the net with that one. I could have scored that myself. Bloody hell. You'd expect to be consistent. So only crosses. I've been told it was all on mods I had on the game. The update didn't like it. Well, I suppose there is that. I mean, of course, with the console version, we don't have any mods. But In the remaining games, they could use some game time, and it might keep them from complaining. Yeah, I mean, somebody did ask me about the youth intake. Kalali's injured there. We need to have a bit of a look at that as well. They're running away with the league, are they? Right, okay. Well, we do need to... Oh, Lorenzo Luca there. Did everything right there, didn't he? My feet, I'm not Haaland. Yeah, no, and he did everything right there. He headed the ball down. Keeper just got down. And I suppose he could have put it the other side of the keeper, but Lorenzo... Now we've hit the post now. Okay. I'm glad this didn't happen in the cup final. Kalali is injured. I think we need to... I'm going to take Kalali off, actually. I don't want him getting badly injured. Where's Tapia? Tapia can come on. I'm just realising, actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. Is it going to restart again? Hey, it's worked. Oh, my God. Heart in mouth time, innit, with Football Manager at the moment. Heart in mouth time. Would have been on for 1 hour 50 minutes tonight, and the season's nearly done. We'll have to start looking for some... well, we need the budgets, don't we? The budgets have not been issued. Then normally, once you've actually completed, like, the board requirement, you normally get the budgets, don't you? Yeah, we are disappointed. I might just... there's no point in sitting watching through the next game, is there? I could even instant result this one now, but there is a bit of a bug that when you do that, it... well, I have heard. See what else on 49 minutes. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. Hiya, Craig, mate. How are you doing? How's your game playing after 26.1.3? Mine's just bloody crashed on live stream. And we've just gone 2-1 down. Not ideal, that. It's meant to be a bloody... my first team, this, as well. I think they're all on the beach, aren't they? They've all got the buckets and spades and packed in the car. They're all on the beach, aren't they, really, now? That's a pen, that. Who's taking our pens? Beltran's not on the pitch, is he? So... Penalty awarded. I don't know who takes our pens. Whenever you're ready, mate. Whenever you're ready. We're all getting wet through here. Potter's taking it. In the back of the net. That would be a good challenge. So for you, you built a good team using most of the youth academy. Keeps things fresh. I don't know whether I'm that good a player, Mike. I don't think I could have done what you've done with Southport. I honestly don't think I could have done it. I don't know whether I'm that good a player to build a team with youth players. It's a nice idea, but... ever thought of starting a YouTube channel, Mike? Then I can watch yours and learn how to do it. Right, shall we make some... Let's make some changes, shall we? Right, so... What's its... let's bring Kerim on that side. The two DMs are absolutely shattered. Mandragora can come on. And... who else have we got that can play in there? Amatucci, of course. How many subs have I made now? 4. We'll make another one. Let's do... Erline can have a bit of a rest. We'll bring Perozzi on for him. Right, can we get a winner now, lads, at all? Is that possible? No, I don't have the patience. Yeah. I mean, I do have the patience. I think it would be very, very interesting to do that. But like I say, I don't know whether you need to be a much better player, Football Manager player than I am to do that kind of thing. And I play all my Football Manager on YouTube these days. I don't have any saves that I play off, so it would all have to be done on YouTube anyway. Get your head on it. Nope. Head it down. You know, when he gets the chance and there's a bit of space there, he heads it over the bloody top. We've had 27 shots, 10 on target. The problem is Pizza had, or Pisa, they've got 100% conversion rate there. It's not about winning everything. It's about developing youngsters and becoming the new Ajax. No, I don't have the patience to both play and manage a chat already videos. Oh my God. I mean, I must admit, to do the live, you do have to be a bit gobby to do a live stream and like interact with everybody and come up with stuff to say. So you do have to be a bit gobby. But weirdly enough, that's why I've called myself the Gobby Gaffer. Because I can talk for bloody England when I get going. It looks like we're going to drop points here. Not that it matters, but we've lost that there. Ball through the middle. Our centre-backs are half asleep. And that's in the back of the net. And we've actually lost this game 3-2. Not great, that, is it, really? So my experience then of this new update, that's the third thing that's happened to me. So I've got my lead save where I've got no fans in one end. Every home game now, a quarter of the ground has no fans in at all. Every single time we play at home. I've had that glitch where we scored a goal, but we didn't see a highlight. It just came up 1-0. That was it. No highlight. So I've had that happen to me. And then tonight, the bloody thing's crashed. And I think that's the first time the game's crashed on live stream. In fact, it is, isn't it? Lorenzo Luca's in there. It's all right. It's offside. It's offside. Back to 3-2. Back to 3-2. Lorenzo Luca's going to have to pull his bloody socks up, you know, when you think about it, because... Oh, Lorenzo, lad. Come on. What's that all about? I'm afraid we're going to be angry about that. I'm not very happy about that one. We will just, we'll do an automatic score for the last one. So what we're there with 12 points ahead of Inter Milan. Let's have a go through the... yeah, let's get the season done and let's see where we are with money. Clark is injured. A day. Player of the week. Recruitment focus. So have I got set up here? I've only got the one there. Ryan Sessegnon, 28-year-old. I've got another one there. So I have been looking for them. Should we set a new one up? Let's set a new one up. Defender on the left. 4-star. 3-star. 28. 18. Ongoing. Let's see what that comes up with. New update, positives, match engine improvements, recruitment focus is working, negatives, it crashes more often, it's a net loss. It is for me. I mean, I think most of the updates that they've been doing have affected me positively, but this latest update, I have, because I've seen a lot of people say, oh, since the latest update, they broke such a thing and they broke the, and I've not seen that, but I am actually seeing it this time. Tapia out for 6 to 7 weeks. Right, we will do... I think there is one more game to play, isn't there? Yeah, there's one more game to play. We will do the... Diouf is out now. Sprained ligaments. Craig, have you done any tutorial about to spot a bargain of a player, or is it all about spending as much as you can every transfer window? Because I'm clearly doing something wrong. I haven't done any tutorial videos, Craig. I would love to do, and I was really looking forward to doing them, and I had them planned. The problem is I can't see myself doing tutorials when I've obviously got to use the game to do the tutorial on, and some parts of it are not working. So, for instance, one of the big ones would have been the fixture list. I've had problems with the fixture list for months now, not populating. So if I'm trying to do a tutorial and then I go in there and say, oh, but hold on a minute, those 2 games have been played, but the results are not there. But trust me, they have been. I can't do it, you know. I mean, if I do a tutorial on, like, you know, how to, like, in-game, if I'm playing with the Leeds team, we've got no fans at one end. It doesn't look great, does it, really? I don't think I'm going to be able to do any tutorials till FM27. I've not really got anything planned now. But you're obviously asking a question there, you know, to get spot on bargain of a player, or is it all about spend as much as you can? It depends, Craig, what level you're managing at. So, I mean, I may be telling you things here that you already know, but if you're managing one of the lower league teams, wait till the 1st of July in England and look for free transfers that don't cost you any money. And you can pick some cracking players up. In FM24 it was great because the director of football came up with great stuff. Other than that, just do your recruitment focuses, set those up, try and get the best chief scout and director of football that you can get, because they will come through. Even if you've got a chief scout, if you can find a better one, when they come in, they will bring with them some ideas for new players. So immediately, you know, you click the button and say, yeah, recommend new players, and they will give you some options as well. I could make a tutorial about that. There's nothing there. It does depend, really, Craig. You know, it depends whether you're playing the PC version or the console version. It depends whether you're a top team or a low-level team. There's lots of, like... what's going on here? Why are we getting all these injuries now? What's going on? Yeah, there's lots of caveats to it, really. But you could do like Mike does. You could scout the under-21 national teams and scout like South American teams or national teams to try and come through with Wonder Kids and stuff. I mean, I'm sure you know. I mean, this is providing that you use the console version. I'm sure you know that you can add a column in here with the media description. I don't know whether you know that or not. But so, for instance, these are players that I've scouted. So I've gone to recruitment player database, and then if you click that at the top there, it will actually list them in alphabetical order. So we've got wingers there. At the moment, it doesn't look like there's, unless I've got mine. Hold on a minute, might have to clear. That's something that's sticking for me. I don't know whether anybody else is finding that. It sticks. Right, yeah, so you can see there now, young striker. And if you scroll down, you will get to Wonder Kids. And sometimes, like, see, look, Wonder Kids. Where did that start? Wonder Kid. There we go. So it starts with Lewis Page there at Wolves. So 91 million though, so he's not cheap. But obviously, if you go down, I mean, like there's one there for 17.5 mil. Yao Vitor at Sporting. He's a wonder kid, 17.5 mil. But there's lots of them. I mean, obviously, my scouting's been running for a while now, so I will have quite a few. Most of the wonder kids at the moment in my game are quite expensive. But that's the other thing as well. It depends whether you've got the patience or not. I have loads of patience in the transfer market. I can spend a day or two in the transfer market. I don't just sign the first player that comes along. I analyse them, see what personality they've got, see if the traits are right to fit in my team. And that's the way I sign players. So, even in this now, so I've done a clear, I would go edit search, and then I would go straight into add a condition. I would go into general personality, and then I would put Resolute in there as a start. So that's going to show me all the players who are Resolute. 28, 18. This is not the right way to do it. This is the way I do it. And then, of course, obviously you can see there's lots of them. So then I'd add attributes in. And I would go for work rate, teamwork, determination. 15's right, apply. And then we'll have a look here, recommendations. Let's do that. So James Garner at Everton, 36 million, A-. Let's have a quick look at him. So he's got a resolute personality, really determined, great teamwork, great work rate. What is he? He's an attacking central mid, or he can play as a DM. Got a passing and vision of 15s, so he could actually be a playmaker, but he can get his foot in as well, can he? Tackling of 14. And that's the way that I do it. Craig, I do the Zealand thing and bring in loan players and leave it till the transfer deadline, and their clubs do tend to pay more of their wage, so that helps. Current save is non-league. I would certainly look at players out of contract, Craig, without a shadow of a doubt. But if you've just seen what I've just done there, that's the way I look for players. It's not foolproof, but it tends to bring me in players who I can trust on the pitch, and I've got the right attributes for certain situations. About 15 different shortlists and 300 players total in those shortlists. It's a bureaucratic nightmare. I mean, my shortlist is I mean, if I clear that off, yeah, I've got quite a few on my shortlist as well. But the thing about the shortlist is that they'll have players on there that, when you were not that great, they'll be on there as well. But yeah, my shortlist, I mean, I will be having a look at all of this. I mean, that's that lad there. He's a right fullback though, so that's no good, is it? Okay, thanks a lot, Andy. Thanks for coming in, mate. Nice to have you around. Right, okay, let's get this last game of the season played. And I still don't think we've had the board. I've not seen it, I don't know whether we've had it or not. Have we had the budgets given to us? We've got 1 million in the transfer budget and 250,000 available in the wage budget. Let's get this last game played and see what happens. So we're running for just over 2 hours now. If anybody has joined the stream, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing it on the PS5 with a keyboard and mouse. And we are doing a little bit of an analysis tonight on the new update 26.1.3. And I have to report my game has actually crashed tonight on the live stream. So not great, is it really? And you can also save search filters when searching the player database. You can have one for fullbacks, strikers, youngsters, whatever. All right, okay. Right, that's all useful information. Right, let's go to the match. Right, so we've got problems here now, aren't we? So Hendricks is going to have to come in there, and Tomori is going to have to come in there, and those are going to have to drop out. And we will get an instant result on this one. Let's hope it don't crash again. You have had the budgets. You bought that new forward. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you are right, mate. You are right. Did I have the budgets at the time then? Did I? When I won the league? You could be right, actually. You could be right. But also, I don't know whether you I've been with the stream all night, but I have bought a new goalkeeper as well, mate. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just a bit confused that I've not had it. But then maybe I have had it, like you say. We're getting 28.8 million here. That's for winning the league. Let's just give this a save again. I'm a little bit wary after that crash. Yeah, you could well be right, mate. You could well be right. Maybe I did get the budgets after winning the league. What's going on here? Did I not just... Oh, the game's been played, has it? Oh, we drew 1-1 with Roma. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, yeah. I mean, it looks like you're right, mate. What? Win the second ball. Win the second ball. That's what I was shouting at the television the other night when City were playing. Win that second ball. Come on. Used to be good at that. You're not very good at it anymore. Yeah, it looks like you're right. I have had them. So Carnesecchi is claimed goalkeeper of the year, and we've just signed him. He's coming on the 1st of July. Gaffer wins the most valuable coach. Never seen that one before. Okay. So who's been right? Okay then. So Carnesecchi was goalkeeper of the year. Camuso and Tomori, the centre backs, and Diouf. Right. Okay then. That's interesting. And Kalali. That is very interesting. So out of a back four, we've got 3 players in the team of the year. Very interesting that. At least they fixed history of positions graph. That was chaos. I used to develop a young goalkeeper to 18 years old or thereabouts who can be my 3rd goalkeeper, so keep him there. Yeah. One thing that where are we? What are we doing? Squad. Yeah, somebody was asking about the youth intake. I think it should be in here. Yeah, so this lad's come in. David Bianco, 2-star, 5-star potential, 18 years old. We have got 1 or 2 players actually that look half decent in the reserves. I think this lad here might be a bit of a star. He's only 15, but 1.5 currently, 5-star potential. He's worth 6.66 million already. Yeah, so that's the reserves. Right, so it's definitely looking like then I've got 250,000 available. Right, what does that equate to if I move that into transfer budget? So in theory then I might have around, what, 7 or 8 million to spend if I move that. What we in May? Let's just clear that off. Was the defence really that good? So we scored 76 goals and had 23 against. So we conceded the least number of goals. I mean, for instance, Inter Milan conceded 47. They conceded twice as many goals as we did. Juventus 32. So the defence was very good then, wasn't it? 76 goals for. The top was Inter on 83. So we didn't do that bad scoring goals either. So yeah, it looks like the defence was very, very good. I mean, if we go into match day, let's have a look at the figures. The Tomori. Tomori was on 29 appearances. He was average rating of 7. He's 31 though, Tomori, so we've got to be aware of that. Camuso, average rating is 7.06. He's only 24 though. And Diouf, he's over here somewhere. Diouf. We've got Nico Paz to come back as well, haven't we? Where the bloody hell's Diouf? It drives me mad this when you can't find a player. Have I put him in somewhere else? Have I been a bit stupid? Oh, he's there. Right, so yeah, he played 30 games and had an average rating of 7.29. So Diouf, standout defender, wasn't he, really? Problem is he's Senegalese, so we're more than likely going to lose him for the African Cup of Nations. That 15-year-old target forward is going to be a star. Good personality for development too. Yeah. Felt like more than 23. How you manage that? I can't keep a clean sheet. But you see, this is, I mean, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here, but I put a lot of weight in trying to bring in the best players that I can. And it doesn't always work, but hopefully the amount of time I spend in the transfer market, I mean, I'll literally spend an hour or two analysing one player, and I just sit there with a cup of coffee and I go through it all, comparisons. How is he good at this? Is he good at that? It's very rare I knee-jerk and just sign a player just on, you know. But I say I signed this Diouf, and he's got a resolute character. He's a bit aggressive. It's a bit more aggressive than I would like. But, you know, he's quick. You know, he fits in really well. And it's been a very good signing, Diouf. 23 goals conceded in 38 games is borderline cheating. Well, you've been here for every stream, Mike, so you know it's the Gobby Gaffer defensive principles. If they get past you, kick them. Yeah, I've said that a few times as well. But not in the penalty area. Personnel, not tactically then. Yeah, I do put an awful lot of weight in the players that I've signed. I've kind of developed that over the years that I've been playing it. When I first started playing the game, you know, I would come into a player like this and I'd think, oh yeah, he looks great. And missing out that he had a personality where he was fickle or couldn't give a damn. And then you put them on the pitch and they couldn't give a damn. So they don't play well. But there's a lot of things I take into consideration now. And I do spend hours doing it. You know, I'll like go in here into the player database, and of course it's buggy and not working properly. It is driving me a bit mad, this, because I need to be in and out of players quickly, and it's not working. As you can see there, my pointer's not working. Things are not. It's not populating. It's not populating. Oh, it's populated. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, like Tony Cunningham, I would go in there and I would have a good look at him, and then come back out again. And come on, look, it's sticking again. Still sticking. If anybody's watching this, we are playing the console version of FM 2026, and these are some of the problems that I'm having. Even though we've just had an update, 26.1.3, and they've not fixed this. For me, they've not fixed this. It sticks so badly. The transfer database is so sluggish. Yeah, so I would go in here, I'd clear all, and once again it's sticking. You see what I mean about doing tuition? I couldn't do tutorials because I couldn't do a tutorial when it's as sticky as this. So I would go into like edit search, and I would add conditions, I would add attributes. If that doesn't produce anything, I would go for a different condition and different attributes. I do spend a long time, and I'm not saying my way of doing it is the best way or the right way. It's just the way that I do it. Right, okay. Speed and physicality matter a lot for defenders. Even poor tacklers or players with poor positioning will perform well in the match engine if they can get to the ball first. It's how the game works. I mean, generally, whatever position it is, I don't sign anybody that's not got pace and acceleration. And it doesn't matter what position it is. But it's a bit muscle memory with me now. I can glance at a player and I can see the physicality without even looking at it, and I'm like, I'm happy with that. Let's have a look at other things here. What's he like, you know, at doing other different things? And like I said, I'm not trying to sound a smart ass here, and I'm not saying this is the way that you should do it. It's the way that I do it, and on the whole, it works for me, on the whole. And I've applied this principle to Fiorentina, and we've just done the treble. I mean, whether we can do anything in Europe, I don't know. Right, let's just clear this off then, and we'll wait for it to be unsticky again. Wait for it to be unsticky again. I mean, we might be able to like put this into practice here a little bit, and it's still stuck. My cursor's stuck. Right, so let's go into. So I want a left back. We want him to be, I don't sign old players, so I want it to be maximum 28, minimum 18, and I do want him to be a resolute character for now. Let's just try resolute. Okay, so there's not that many there actually, not that many. Let's just apply that and see what that brings up. Right, 38 mil is a lot. How old is he? 26, so I couldn't get him on loan. I mean, this is a problem I've got now. I don't have any money, so unless somebody comes in, I mean, I can do loans because I've got 250k spare, so I can do loans, but all of these are way too much, aren't they? Who's this geezer here at Napoli? 11.5 mil. I have only got, mind you, there again, I can move some of that money. If I only wanted to sign one player, I could get him on the drip if I fancied him. I could put, say, 5 mil down, 5 mil on the drip, and move some of that wage budget. Right, he's very left-footed. Okay, so he can play down that side. 16 for pace, 14 for acceleration. Resolute character. Can he mark and tackle? Yes, he can. Determination of 15. Work rate of 15. Gonna go. Okay, thanks very much for coming in once again, Stuart. Thanks very much for your support, mate. My game might crash a lot, but it doesn't delay on that player database screen. Isn't it weird? I've been meaning to ask that actually, Mike. I have been meaning to ask that, but my game's as sticky as hell on that player database. It drives me mad because I spend a lot of time in there, and if it's sticking like that every time I try to do something, looks like a gear on the bottom left of that screen. You set the filters on. You can save that filter for future use. Oh right, okay then. Probably gonna cost a premium. Yeah, I'm not saying I would sign this lad, Mike, but because they probably are going to want a lot more than 11.5 mil. He's not on the transfer list, is he? So, no, I'm not saying, but I mean, this is the perfect example. I mean, I don't think I've got a lot to do in the transfer market unless a lot of players decide to go. But I would spend a lot of time analysing this to see whether or not. You see, the scout report's only a B- as well. He's only a 3-star player. Cons, agent could demand a high agent fee. Resolute character, he possesses great pace. Top speed allows him to outpace. Natural in a couple of positions. Fairly adaptable and a fairly consistent performer. Okay. What's his fitness record like? 4% missed. What are we in 29? So this year he's had flu. That's all he's been out this year. Last year, tight hamstring. So he had a tight hamstring for 2 days and he was out 12 days with flu in April. So fitness-wise, he looks okay. But I'd like him to have a bit more potential. I haven't got anything on the short list, have I? We did clear that off, didn't we? Let's have a look. Defenders left. 28. 18. Yeah, there's not really. Oh, Karabashvili's on there. Really? 90 million? 90 million? Oh my God. Wow. It's nice to know it doesn't just happen to me. Having a search or filter for players whose contracts is expiring in the summer could be useful for some cheap bargains. Yeah, so I can't remember who it was who asked that question now. So if you go to recruitment and player database, let's just clear that off again. And when it decides to give me my cursor back, I need to count this, how many seconds it is. Right, okay, so are we there? So yeah, if you go into contract status now, obviously you could do expired now, but what you want to do is the 1st of July, which is what, 27, is that 3 months? So expiring in 3 months, and then set your criteria again. And I mean, it might be worthwhile me doing this just to see whether there's anybody who I can pick up on a free. We've got a 24-year-old there, Lewis Hall at Newcastle. Did I do left full back? I did, didn't I? Yeah. He's spirited. I won't generally go for somebody who's spirited. He is on the list. When's his contract up then? Yeah, his contract expires in 39 days. So in theory, these players here are out of contract. Benjamin, Real Madrid B. He's right-footed though. I don't know why that's coming up. Did I do fullbacks? Left fullbacks. I don't think I did I? I didn't. I've not set the. No, I didn't set it. Should have clicked that. Yeah, and there's not an awful lot there, is there really, in the... I mean, what I have found, and I mean, this advice I think was given to me by Phil ages ago, was that when the transfer window opens, don't just jump at things because you think, oh, I've got money, let's spend it. Let the transfer window move on a bit because you can pick up some really good players later on. Now then, Lewis all alone. Oh my God. Yeah, but I think we will. What we'll do is we'll just we'll click continue a good few times, and let's just move the game on a little bit. For anybody who has joined the stream, we are playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I'm playing on the PS5. I'm managing Fiorentina, and the season has finished now. I did what I would consider be the treble in Italy. So we won the Super Cup, the Italian Cup, and Serie A. So we will be in the Champions League next season. But we are playing on this new update, 26.1.3, and my game has unfortunately crashed tonight. So that's not ideal. And one of the things for me that needed fixing was this recruitment tab, player database. This needed fixing for me, and they've not done it. Clear all, and I'm trying to move it. Oh, it's moving now. Has it cleared? Nope, it's still sticking. Is it going to clear? When is it going to clear? Is it going to clear? It's still not cleared yet. And finally it clears. So, yeah, it's not ideal. They seem to be fixing very obscure stuff, but important stuff. But then, I suppose, like Mike's just said, he doesn't have a problem in there. So, it's a brand new PS5. So, it can't be a PS5 problem, surely. Also, wait for expiring contracts in the same league. You have to be a month off from the expiry date to offer a contract. Yeah. You never know what bargain you'll find. FM26 managed to get Vitor or someone on free for my Japanese team. Yeah, I mean, it's what, like I say, Old Man Phil who was in before. I learnt that from him. Watched one of his live streams one time, and he was, although I'd been playing it for years, but he was kind of saying, you know, your mentality is to, right, as soon as the transfer window opens, I've got money to spend. It's burning a hole in my pocket. Go and spend it. But sometimes it's a good thing just to sit and wait and see what happens, because sometimes you can pick some bargains up. I need to keep saving this as well because of the crash before. I need to check my staff as well. I think I have renewed my staff, if I remember rightly. I need to have a look at those and just make sure that they're as good as a... Did you ever use the pass maps that they have now fixed? Never used them, Craig. Never used pass maps. I'm not... This is what I say. I'm not the greatest Football Manager player. I'm sure the lads in the chat who use all of the data and all of that. I know Old Man Phil does. He uses all of the data stuff and he goes into it. He plays a PC version though. But he goes into it with a fine-tooth comb. I don't. I put more weight on bringing the right players in, and generally that tends to work for me. What was I going to do then? I can't remember now. Oh, I know. I was going to go into staff. Let me just have a quick look at my staff. Okay, so we've got a Greek lad as chief scout. He's outstanding. Judging player ability and potential, very good adaptability, and his scouting knowledge is rather good. I've never used the data. I couldn't find pass maps on console, only PC. I did look the other day, and I'm sure somebody in the chat will tell me where they are. I couldn't find them. Another thing is, the close to the end of the summer window, it's better if a club is trying to offload players as they could accept less than at the start. Yeah, good point, Trev, good point. Wanted by other teams. It's best to do business early before the transfer window opens. A teams don't bid outside the window. It's weird you should say that, Mike, because Zimash and Karnasecchi I had no trouble in signing. Went in early, signed them, the contract, done, dusted. I can pretty much guarantee if I'd have waited till the transfer market opened and gone in for them, I would have probably lost them. But the deal, I was surprised how quickly I got those 2 deals done. I mean, that could come back to bite me. That might be the AI saying, yeah, we'll let you have them because they're crap. But then I know Zimash isn't crap. I've had Karnasecchi as a goalkeeper before, and he was very, very good. So, right, okay. So that's the chief scout. So he looks all right. Director of football, what's he like? He's outstanding as well. Okay. And we're all right with other areas. Our head physio, what's he doing? Head physio is outstanding as well. Head of youth development. I think judging player ability, very good. Working with youngsters, elite. He's only very good though. I wonder if we could find a better head of youth development. Coaching and head of youth development. Yeah, I've got all of those set. Let's just have a look here. I mean, could we get him at Ipswich? Outstanding and elite. There's one there that is actually unemployed. Head of youth development, 4.5 star, outstanding, outstanding. Yeah, Craig. There was I don't know whether it was on FM_console. I can't remember his name now, the lad who does that channel, but I think it was one of his comments, and it said something about fantastic, we've got the pass maps back. When we look at them, how do we analyse them and how do we use them? I thought that's a great question, actually. Yeah, so this lad's he's outstanding. He's Argentinian. I mean, that's maybe not a bad thing, Argentinian. So Sean Warner at Ipswich. He's outstanding and elite, but he's only good working with youngsters. You know what? I might go for that Argentinian. What do we think about him? Head of youth development, 4.5 stars. Might get me some Argentinian wonder kids in. The Welsh lad. What do you mean, the Welsh lad? Oh, you mean yes, yeah. FM_console, yeah, the Welsh lad. Yeah, I watch all of his videos. He's a very clever lad, very, very informed, and he has a very good view on stuff. So I watch all of his stuff. I think I'm going to go for this Argentinian, you know. He's got a fickle personality. Does that matter? FM console on YouTube. Yeah, it's FM_console. But he's very, very good. The update that's just come out, he went through that with a fine tooth comb, and you know, he read them all out. So, but he does do some very good video. He did one about color coding for attributes and stuff like that. That was very interesting as well. I think we're going to approach to sign him. Head of youth development, yeah. I was supposed to be in the data hub under last match. Looked once, couldn't find it on console. Right, so what you're saying there, there's supposed to be in the data hub. Right, where's that in that? Is that in club? Where's the data hub then? Portal. Recruitment. It's not in here, is it? No. Match day. Set pieces. Data hub. There we go. Data hub and last match. Well, there's a shot map. I mean, I had a look. I couldn't find it either. Maybe we're not getting it on the console. I don't know. Team analytics. Scoring, attacking, defensive efficiency. Player analytics. Goalkeeping. Defending. Formation analysis. Goal analysis. Set piece analysis. And I'm not saying it's not there, but start a new game, crowd all there, and sun's out. That's a bonus, Jason. If the crowd's all there and the sun's out and it's not raining, that's a bonus. Right, okay, I think we're... Oh, I know what we're doing. I was looking at staff. So potentially got myself a new head of youth development. How is my... what's my assistant manager like? What's he like? 58-year-old Italian. Massimiliano Faris. So if you look at the people management, very good, very good, very good. Coaching abilities. Let's have a look at assistant managers as well. You never know. Right, okay. According to that, my assistant manager is top of the shop. But I have got it set on people who are likely to come. What else have I got set in there? Ability, very good. Right, so there doesn't seem to be an awful lot in there, does there? Right, okay. That's fine. Let's see if we get that new head of youth development. Played a game at Bristol City. The stand behind one of the goals was empty. The penalty shootout bugged out again, and my mouse cursor stuck. I quit for the day. It's a bloody shame, isn't it? We're all rooting there for it to be the greatest management game under the sun, and we're all willing to, like, you know, let's give it a go. Let's be positive. And then you get all of this crap that happens. Serie A award winners. Oh my word. So the best goalkeeper of the season was Carnesecchi. He's coming in July. The best defender of the season was Diouf, our left back. The best midfielder of the season was Thuram. And the best striker of the season was Lorenzo Luca. Who's he? Do we think we need him? Not for 82 million, we don't. Never mind. I was doing the emails, wasn't I? Right, I'll probably give it another 15 minutes or so, and then Hiya, how you doing, mate? Mr. What? Policino. How are you doing from Italy? You've come to the right place. We're in Italy. We're in Florence. And we just won Serie A. Lillian Thuramson, him. Class player. Yeah, 82 million. Little bit above what we can pay. Hey up. What's going on here? FIFA Club World Cup drawn. Fiorentina have been drawn in the FIFA Club World Cup along with Al Ain, FC, BOT and Cedu Cruz Azul. Group match will start on the 19th of June. You are joking me? What? 19th of June? Oh my God, I thought the season was done. I won't even have my new players for that. They've gone on holiday. Pre-season starts on the 16th of July. Hold on a minute. What's going on here? So we're in the Club World Cup and the first game is on the 16th of June. Have I read that right? 19th of June 2029, yeah. So the group matches start on the 19th of June, but all my players have gone on holiday and they won't be back till the 16th of July. He didn't manage to. Well, that's another part. They both are. Acf Fiorentina is a monster. Marcus Thuram, his brother, is good on FM2. Are the FIFA Club World Cup arguably the most hated competition in FM history? Marcus Kefren, a good player. Fiorentina in the Club World Cup. Got the trying to buy Mr. Donald Trump himself. That Chelsea trophy ceremony was hilarious. Should be a good money spinner though. I mean, this is a bit weird. I can't play any of them tonight. We're going to have to wait till Friday to play some of those. Okay, I've been named as Manager of the Year. That's very nice indeed. And I've also won the Pancina d'Oro. Is that also, or is that the same thing? I've won it anyway. When they give me any trophies, I'll take them. It's fine. Mandragora. Did we not have a bidding for him? That's a point, actually. Are we not? Right, we've got 35 million in the bank. Let me have a look, actually. I forgot about this. We've got a transfer ongoing, haven't we? No, we haven't got a transfer ongoing. Okay, can somebody update me there what happened? Because did we not have about 5 offers in for a player? And I upped it to 13 million. They all said, yeah, fine. Did we not? It was Mandragora, wasn't it? It was him. So what happened there? Did they all pull out or something? Who's he wanted by? Loans. We don't want to loan him, do we? FM loves the Club World Cup. If you win it, it helps your club reputation by a lot, almost as if you won the... I tell you what, one thing though, Stevie, well, one or two have mentioned it tonight, is is anybody going to come in for me? I mean, I've won the treble in Italy. Is anybody going to come in for me? Premier League team maybe, or a top Bundesliga team, or not, as the case may be. Right, okay, Mandragora then needs to go on the transfer list. In fact, I might need to do this with a few players. Let's try and raise a bit of money then. Right, okay. Beltran is 28 and is a very, very good squad player. Moise Keane is 96 million now for Moise Keane. Camuso, we don't want to sell him. Tamori, we definitely don't want to sell him. What's his value? Only 26 million. What's his contract like? 2032. Has he got a buyout clauses or anything? Clauses? No, he hasn't. No, he's got no clauses. What are the managerial vacancies right now? Which club did you start the save with? Says Sim. I started the save with Palermo in Italy, but they were in the second division. I got them promoted in my first season, and then just out of the blue, I think it was a halfway through the season or something, Fiorentina came in for me. So I accepted the job, and I've won everything with them. Means you can probably sell him for 5. Yeah, I know, Mike. I know how Football Manager works. It's bonkers. Right, what was I doing then? I was looking through just to see if there's anybody that's... So Montoro's worth 48 mil, but he's not wanted at all. Oh, it's not Montoro, is it? It's not Montoro. He's the Martel, Saba, Kerim, Manzaluka, Kalali, Hendricks. Hendricks is worth 9.2. Amatucci is worth 56. But you can take all these with a pinch of salt, can't you? He's got a transfer range, so that's okay. Tapia, 4.8 mil. Perosi, 5.4. Rubino, he's a very good super sub him. Fortini. Moreno, 2.3. Martinelli, the goalkeeper, we could let go, 7.2 mil. And he is wanted, actually. We've got 2 goalkeepers there. Oh, he's a young kid, him. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, no, he's... No, that's all right. Have you ever done a start unemployed with 0 credentials save? I don't think so, Mike. I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually. Have I? I can't remember now. I can't remember. So what's he worth? 7.2. I mean, 23. See, it depends how Savic is going to take being second choice. I might just leave that as it is, actually. Right, we've got that new head of youth development. Okay. What's the unread? Tasks? No, all done. So this is going to be a bit dodgy, this, isn't it? Because if we're playing this Club World Cup on the 16th, I'm not going to have any friendly games in between. So all my players are going to be well out of condition, aren't they? How's that going to work then? I mean, Tomori, Hendricks and Kalali are all looking, and Lorenzo Luca are all looking bad on fitness-wise at the moment. And I'll start at the bottom. We're doing well. I like to pick my own team. Otherwise, the team that hires me might have 11 strikers and 0 fullbacks. No, thank you. Yeah, I've seen people do it, Mike. It's an interesting concept. It is an interesting concept. And it's like, you know, like if you do take over a club and they've got 11 strikers and 0 fullbacks, I mean, we've all been in that position, haven't we? You know, you go in there and they've got 8 right wingers and no left wingers. And but once again, it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting trying to get that team, you know, to have a balanced squad. And obviously it takes time to do it. So it is interesting. We've got the we've got this already here. Oh, somebody was asking about Kalali dropped by Israel. Why would you drop Kalali? It's one of the players of the season. Oh, this could be a problem. Internationals. Is that going to clash with the Club World Cup? Yeah, what was that? What I was going to do then? Somebody asked me to do something. I can't remember what it was now. I've got a head like a sieve. FM will sort the holiday type plus look at when it comes close to the competition start date. Somebody asked me something. I can't remember what it was now. And it was important. I wanted to go and have a look at it, and I can't remember what it was. 35 mil in the bank. 1 mil transfer budget. By FIFA. One save I'll eventually do is starting employed with a female manager and eventually win the Champions League and make history. Managerial vacancies. Well done. Managerial vacancies. And they are in... where do we find them now? Managerial vacancies. I've got that written down somewhere. Clauses. No, I can't find it. Is it in recruitment? Where do we find that? Is it in staff? No. More financial facilities. Where do we find that? I can't remember now. Is it in career? Career. It might be in career managerial vacancies. There it is. Okay, let's have a look. Bournemouth in the Prem is available. It might be a bit early, really. There's nothing really. I mean, very insecure. Insecure. Napoli are insecure. And there wouldn't be much point in... I do want to manage Werder Bremen one day. One of these days I will manage Werder Bremen. And they're rich as well. Managerial vacancies. Yeah, I've found them now. Right, well, I don't think I'm going to go too much further now because we've got this bloody Club World Cup thing to play now. That's a bit of a curveball, isn't it? 19th of June. Offers made for Milinkovic Savic. Oh, now then, what do we do here? What do we do here? They're offering quite decent money as well. I very nearly put my backup goalkeeper on the market as well. What do we do here? Do we sell him and raise a bit of money or what? He's not going to be first choice next season and he's not going to be happy about it. Tommaso Martinelli is a 2.5 star. He's only 23, hot prospect. For Stoke City, when asked for a comment, he said, I want to go back to the rain. Apparently it is a thing though, isn't it? You know, if you get too much sun, you quite like some of the rain. You'll make some good money in that World Cup thing. I bloody hope so. I hope so. Sell, then find someone better for cheaper. Do you think? I mean, I've got a 23-year-old Italian here who's been back up all season. We've got an offer in for Diouf as well. So he's got a value of 15.5 mil. Now, this is actually calling me a liar now because we're actually getting offers here over that value. Is that fixed? Can we up that to 15? So what's that? 15? That's 4, 7, 8. That's 23 mil we're up to now. Yeah, no, it sounds great. I'm loving it, Mike and Trev. I'm absolutely loving it. It's right. Let's go with 3 installments. It was 23 mil, wasn't it? So we want 6. Something like that, I think. No, they've ducked out of that. Okay. Okay, let's go back in here then. Right, Mandragora. Initial 11.5. Eventually rising to 14. And what was his 13? So actually, these offers are not bad, are they? They're not bad at all. I mean, that is fixed. But it's not bad. 9, 14 mil altogether. I think we'll accept that. Yeah, don't want him going. Sorry, no thanks. Anyone else not getting money from the transfers, even when it says they are adding it to your budget? No, I've not had that. Not had that, Daniel, at all. You want a centre back for 120 million because you wanted to spend your 300 million transfer budget on something. This is quite nice. Financial performance has allowed the club to part off pay the outstanding debt. We're in it with a tax bill, though. The documentary is now concluded. It's proved to be a huge success. It helped to greatly increase the club's reputation without making much of a negative impact on the players. That's very nice. Projects. Projections, I should say. Recruitment focus. Right, okay, we'll have a look in there in a second. Loan offers for Marino. No, we don't want to do loans for him. Although he has only got a transfer value of 2.3 mil. 2.3 mil. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather sell him. Only the down payment will be added to the budget immediately. The instalments won't. Also check what your transfer income retainment percentage is. Sometimes it starts low. I think it's 100%, Mike. I think it's 100%. No, I don't want to do that at this stage. I might come back and review that one, but I don't want to do that at this stage. 88k. I think we offer him a new contract and put a buyout clause in. That was for Dan, and I just couldn't fit his name in the. Oh right, okay. Can you still play clubs against one another to push the price up when selling a player as you could? Yes, you can, Craig. Yes, you can. It doesn't always work, but I did do it the other day. Yes, you can still do that. Well, at least I did it. I can't say for everybody, but at least I did it. Right, I think we're going to offer him a new contract. Yeah, negotiate contract. He wants 115, which is not bad. That's not bad at all. But we want a minimum fee release clause, and we want that to be 80 million, non-negotiable. Right, let's hope that's tied him down. Do offer, reject. I think I've done all of those now. Oh, I needed to look at the recruitment focus, didn't I? FC Porto for Mandrago, 13 mil. Is that straight 13 mil? Ah! Didn't work. Oh, well, never mind. Let me just give this a save, just in case. You never know. It's bloody crash once tonight. Right, okay. Let's have a look at the recruitment focus. And was it that one there? 26th of the 5th, 2009. No, it's not that one. Is it that one? We've got a few of them on the go. Oh, here we go. It's this one here. 36. They're all very expensive, aren't they? I used to love that. Clates did a great video showing you how to do it. Yeah, it's quite good fun, isn't it, that? I must admit, what I was going to do then, I was going to up that to 14, and then when they said yes, I was going to go in and then up his price and play the other team off. But it didn't work that. As I'm saying, yes, I've done it. It didn't work that time. Ah, spirited. No, we don't want any spirited players. Thank you. Confirm transfer. What's this? Oh, Savic has gone. He's gone. 16.25 million is going to be added. How do I do that? I usually can't sell anyone if I want them gone. Just at the first decent offer I get. I mean, that is somebody asked me a question before on my latest Leeds save. And asking about the transfer market. Apparently he's managing United and he can't shift any of the players he wants to sell. And my answer was, it's just broken. Football Manager is broken. The AI, basically, it's like banging your head against a brick wall. I've said before, I've even tried to sell players for £1 and it won't let you. But then if you try to do terminate the contract or sell them for a price that the board doesn't like, then the board will stop you selling them as well. You can't win with it. You just can't. But I don't know whether the game thinks it's doing me one in the eye here by taking my keeper off me. Little do they know, I've got Carnesecchi in the wings. So I've got a little bit of money to spend there now. I mean, that could potentially buy me a 30-40 million pound left back, couldn't it? I've got 17.25 mil, and that's released some wage budget as well. Let's go into player database. Right, let's clear all again. Let's have a look for left fullbacks. Is it all cleared? Is it done? Right, left fullbacks. I want them to be personality. I want them to be resolute. And let's just apply that. Let's do recommendations. Right, okay. He's resolute. I mean, I'm going to need to sit and analyse this, but 35 mil is doable now. I could do that. Who wants him? He's wanted by Juventus. 26-year-old Italian. I suppose the problem I've got is Diouf is my starter, and I've just given him a new contract. So he's going to have to start games. Where does this lad fit in? Maybe I could do with somebody that's like up and coming. The only way to sell a player for good value in this game is if he's already a star. Top 5-star probs and Real Madrid, PSG and City want him. Yeah. I mean, maybe he's not the kind of player that we want. Let's have a look at players with potential. There isn't too many, is there really? Okay, let's go for resilient then. Okay, let's go for determined. Let's go for fairly determined. Right, we've got a B plus there, an 18-year-old. Lisandro Mendoza, 7.2 mil. 18-year-old, quick as you like. But maybe a bit young. I don't suppose we've got anybody in the reserve team. Left fullback. Not really. Not really. So there's some established players here, but are they going to want to play a backup to a young kid? Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of... this is what I say. This could take me hours and hours. I'm going to have to do some... where's a fairly professional? Ferreira. 15.5 mil, 18 years old. I mean, do we think he's gonna... He's got a lot of work to do, hasn't he, to come up to scratch? Right, I think I'm going to give that a save and call it a night there. What time is it anyway? Must be bobbing on a bit now. Oh, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Gordon Bennett's way past my bedtime. Right, okay. I think we are going to call it a day there. So we will be back for... have these games been put in yet? Yes, they have. 19th of June, 23rd of June, 27th of June. So on Friday we will be playing the Group D FIFA Club World Cup games. Thanks for that, Mark. Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. Okay, yes. Once again, thanks, Mike. Yeah, thank you, Craig. Okay, yeah, I am going to call it there. Friday night, not Friday night, Monday night. Monday night, about 7:30 again. We will be back and see if we can do anything with this FIFA Club World Cup malarkey. If we can win that, get a bit more money in, you never know. It might fill the coffers and I might be able to sign a couple of players. Never mind the one. Okay, thanks, Trev. Okay, so anybody who's been in the stream is still in the stream. Thanks very much for coming in tonight. Thanks for bumping the numbers up. Thanks for commenting if you have done. And thanks for all of the support that you're giving the channel. It's all very greatly appreciated. So like I say, Monday night I will be back about 7:30. And we'll carry on with this Fiorentina save, seeing as nobody seems to want to offer me a job. Who knows? You never know, do you really? An extra shiny trophy is always nice. You're absolutely spot on there, Trev. An extra shiny trophy is always very, very nice indeed. And I love them. Although preferably one that's got handles on it, because the ones we've had up to now have not had handles on. I prefer my trophies with a handle on. But anyway, that's another story. Okay, going to stop the stream now. And like I say, I will see you about 7:30 on Monday night. Thanks very much to everybody.